Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter Sunday. If you guys celebrate Easter out there, hope you're having a fantastic start to your Easter Sunday. Welcome to SAUCY Sundays, brought to you by the Betting News Network and brought to you by Bet Online. Excited to have you guys with us. My name is Webpan Jesus.
My name is Vsauce.
And I'm Jessic, and V is looking just like a doctor about to sell us some herbal medicines.
He does look just so much
Why
like
does it
a
have to be
fucking
fake
doctor, man.
medicine?
We were a little bit tardy today, but it was all of us, to be honest. We had some technical difficulties that we were dealing with, but happy Easter to all of you guys in the chat. What's up? So excited to have you guys with us. Welcome to the show. Like I said, brought to you by the Betting News Network and our new partners at Bet Online. Excited to have you guys with us to talk all about the NBA today. There is obviously baseball going on all day. Sook is literally done talking about it. But our noti today was SPJ has risen, and he's giving out NBA winners with the lads. So yes, I'm back. Had a nice 24-hour slumber. It was good. Yeah, I love the pink, right? Kanika, facts, right? Right, Vsauce? Right?
Absolutely,
Love the pink.
Love all my pink. So much pink. I got the memo.
It's okay. I'm just glad that we've got V's doctorates behind him, so you guys can see how smart V is.
That's not actually what that is. Those are my uncle's degrees.
You had to blow the load, dude. It's okay. But yeah, I did rise from the dead today. Excited to be back with you guys. But in all seriousness, hope you're having a fantastic Easter. If you're celebrating out there with your family, whatever you're doing, or if you're just having a kick-ass Sunday, that's great too. We are going to talk all about the. Yeah. Absolutely. There's some baseball love out there today. There's some gaggers to be discussed. Drop them in the chat. I'm sure that we might sprinkle on some if you guys drop some interesting ones out there. But go get involved with us at bettingnews.com. You guys get free sporting betting information every single day. Vsauce has already dropped his scribbles, which I think you guys are going to like. Go peep those is at bettingnews.com. Shags has already put some stuff out there for the Elite Eight. Colby's got some baseball plays for you guys, all listed at Betting News for free. Go get involved. And we appreciate you guys being here with us to talk all about beautiful NBA slate today, boys. I was looking through everything today. Nice slate, guys. Nice games, good matchups. We're getting to the point of the season where all these games are starting to really matter for some of these teams. Really need to pick up some wins to go into kind of the last 12 games of the season, last 10 games.
Almost like 10 now for some teams.
Yep.
Yeah, almost 10 for some. What's up, dude? How's it going? So we are going to do as we always do on this show. We are going to we have an early game to discuss today. We have the Cavaliers taking on the Nuggets at 2:00 Central. So we're going to cook an SGP for that game to kind of get us rocking and rolling, and then we're going to go through the rest of the slate game by game, finding our favorite spots in each game, and then put together a lay for the entire game. We have our Saucy 4. Actually, I guess it's a Saucy 3 today with just the three of us. Saucy 3 today, put together of our 3 favorite plays. And Friday, we had a great time hanging out with Rachel. Had one of our longest shows we ever had. And even though the slate ended up being kind of shit, to be honest, our slate review, the slate sauce, a play from every single game, was so at the table. It was like 7 of 10, and it was a plus 35,000. And we were like a Trace Jackson Davis rebound, a couple Kevin Durant RA, and Ant for a point away from cashing the whole thing. So we were sharp. Fortunately, I did not bet all of them straight, which we encourage you guys to do. But if you would have, been up hella because it went, like I said, 7 for 10. So Sook did because he's a smart guy. But we're going to run it back again.
But for once, I did it.
Hey, it's again, bet each one of them. When a big slate like that, when every play gets talked about, it's hard to hit a 10-leg parlay. Obviously, we do it with you guys. We sprinkle it for the fun. But if you go over 50%, you're making money. So that's what we're going to try to do again today and have some fun. But before we do that, it is Easter, and we've got a little bit of a special game for you guys on this beautiful Easter Sunday. And we've done this channel for over a year now. And at the very beginning of when we started the show, we used to play this game called Smash or Pass a lot. We don't play it that much anymore because we got a lot of other stuff going on now. But we might bring it back more often. And today, in honor of it being Easter, we're going to play Smash or Pass. So, as you guys know, Smash or Pass is literally just, are you smashing or are you passing? Sook has put together a couple of Easter-themed thingies for you guys of whether you would smash or pass. So, Sook, get involved. What are we looking at today?
All right. Easter smash or pass. So I'm actually really excited what you guys are going to say about this stuff because Easter is like a little weird. So let's start with first thing. Cadbury mini eggs. They like to pretend they come and go, but they're always there. Do you guys like mini eggs?
SPJ, have you ever had these?
Oh yeah, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, dude,
Smash.
absolute smash. These are so good. These are
Smash
so
job.
good. Have you ever had the mini egg?
Oh,
The mini eggs? No, I haven't.
So
Smash.
hanging out with
It's
my
okay.
nephew, and he just all of a sudden running around. So
Decide to hang out. Ask. Does he like? Does he like mini eggs? Smash or pass on the mini eggs?
did you hear
no,
that? Yeah,
No.
he said he does.
All
He said
right.
I do.
Oh.
no.
Oh. Okay.
He's good.
Gotcha.
How are you?
Come here.
Nice.
Come say hi. This is my nephew. Say
What's
hi.
up, dude?
Hi. All right, go.
Hey, bud. How's it going? See you later.
Okay.
Smash. Yeah. Absolute
Yeah,
smash.
same. Smash.
Absolute smash job. They actually, so interestingly enough, Cadbury in the UK, because I was there for a long time, they the better tasting chocolate. Chocolate tastes way better because they actually use real sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup. Might be the same in Canada, actually. You guys get lucky with the better tasting chocolate. And the Cadbury, mwah, smacks so different over there. These mini eggs also hit different.
So do you like these? Because I know you don't like the candy outer shell with Smarties.
This is true.
No, these are actually my favorite chocolates next to Reese's Pieces.
Oh, Reese's
Interesting.
Pieces are elite. Absolutely elite. Okay. Word. I think we're all, yeah. So Photog, we were literally just talking about this.
Yep.
If you guys didn't see this, guy on our friend Chef T's parlay last night, or posted a ticket last night of a, what was it, like 10 guys? And there was like 8 guys to hit home runs yesterday. And he parlayed them all together, and it was like a plus 3 million ticket. It was an ultimate scratch off. And it got down to the last leg of Mookie Betts needing to hit a home run. And the guy had a cash out. He put $5 on it to win, like, what was it, almost $200,000.
Yep.
All he needed was Mookie to hit a home run. And he had a cash out option, which he posted at 12K. And I think he said he would have taken it at 12K, but there was a little bit of a rain delay. And then when the delay came back, it came back at a 4K cash out. So he ended up cashing out. And of course, Mookie Betts for the 4th game in a row hit a home run, which would have cashed the entire ticket. Now, chat, here's the question before we keep talking about tasty candies, because this is a little bit of a nugget to discuss on Easter Sunday. Chat, would you guys cash out or would you let it ride? I personally would cash out 100% because I don't want to be at the other end of the ticket where you just watch that burn and you don't get anything out of it. Obviously, hindsight's always 20/20, where you can cash out or you don't cash out. You watch him hit the home run, and you're like, "Wow, what a bozo! This guy cashed out." But I'm cashing out. Like I said, I mean, he only got 4K. The 12K would have been awesome, obviously. Cashed out, and then you put whatever you feel comfortable on at that point for Mookie to hit a home run, just so you can still celebrate the home run if it smacks. What do you guys think? I know we talked about it a bit before we started, but what are you guys doing? You cashing out, or you letting it ride?
Cashing.
Yeah, I think at 12K right after that last game, before the Dodgers game even kind of like starts, I'm cashing out.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's always easy to again look at it. I'm sure he stared at it forever, probably deciding what the fuck to do. But the thing is, the longer you stare at it, the more probably you lose value because that cash out number is going to start to slowly disappear depending on how much time you have until the game starts. But
I can also see myself being in that position and just being like, fuck it, like let it ride. Because it's not often that you're sitting there with, and if you think about it like this, one home run away from $200,000, from $5 to win 200K. Because that's realistically what you're betting there. If you're one home run away from 200K, and how many times in your lifetime are you going to be sitting in a position like that?
Sure.
So honestly, I might let it ride the more I think about it.
It's just again, it's one of those. It's really hard because he knows he's a degen. So this is the interesting thing. I've only been in a couple situations where I could cash out on something not even close to the value of this, and I have always cashed out. Just because for me, I always like guaranteed profit, regardless. I know that the pros and cons are going to, weigh, like you said, V, which is a great point. How many opportunities in your life do you get a chance to make 200K on a click of a button, right?
Yep.
Probably never. So it's really tough. And I mean, I don't know, but it also depends on your financial position. Like there are people that everybody could use 12K regardless, but like there are people that could desperately use $12,000 in their life, and that would totally change a lot of things for them in that moment, right? If you don't need that 100%, like you need it bad, then you probably let it fucking ride because it's $5 to win 200K, and if it doesn't happen, you lost $5. Who cares? I don't know. It's an interesting discussion.
But if you're
If
you're in that situation, you didn't put 5, you put 50, and shit is just fucking hilarious at that point.
Dude,
Right.
I don't know. I love being in that position. I hit a few of these home run parlays last season, not this big, but some for like 5-6K. And it's just an electric feeling. Mookie has been my last leg at times just because it being the Dodgers, they're always the last game of the night to kind of take me home piece, chase
Sure.
from April to October. It's Dodgers take me home piece, right? And Mookie has been at the tail end of so many lays like that. I think he's gonna have a crazy, crazy year the way he's starting right now. So, oh man,
Well,
head is gonna explode.
Additionally, he hit a home run in 3 straight games. Surely he wasn't going to do it in 4. I know. Surely he wasn't going to do it in 4, right? Right? Like
instead, everybody else, that dude was a smart ass, and we're all still betting Ohtani. Like, oh, he's due.
Yeah. Right. He's going to hit a home run today when no one bets it. 100%.
I mean, I already bet it because I have a problem, but
no, that's how you should definitely do it. No, anyway, I know we're gonna keep going to Smash or Pass in Easter, but keep dropping what you guys would do. Would you guys cash out on a ticket like that? Would you let it ride? What are your thoughts? Keep talking about it in the chat, because the beautiful thing about this is there is no wrong answer. I don't think it's like regardless, you win. So I think he did the right thing personally. I don't think he actually bet Mookie to hit a home run either, which is sad.
He also had a round robin though, so like he had his he was well spread out.
He was cashed,
more than 4K that he cashed that ticket out for, which is good. But at the end of the day, even just the 4K, a win's a win. A win's a win.
Exactly.
Yep.
For $5, what are the opportunities you're going to put $5 on something and win 4K? Like that's very unlikely. Apparently, also he did say in the tweet, and then we'll move on, that he did actually make 16K in total, like you said, with the round robin ticket and a couple of other things. So, yeah. Anyway, keep talking about it in the chat. Let's get back to the tasty treats in honor of Easter. What do we got next, Suck?
Sorry, last baseball thing, but people were bitching because Mets fans are hilarious. 2 games into the year, they're 0-2, and Pete Alonso was on stage singing with some country singer or something like that, and people are bitching about that. It's like the Mets are 0-2, and Pete Alonso's singing with Keith Bryant. Like, what do you mean? There's 162 games. There's 162 games.
There's a fuck ton of games.
About 0-2.
Also, I will say, guys, it's become a very popular trend. Chef, obviously, our bud has blown up now betting lottos and things like that. But the OGs remember, we've been doing this since before it was cool. We've been putting $5 on things since before it was cool. So just don't forget that. I'm sure all of you guys have been doing it anyway. But
Alec, the funniest part is he's the one bringing up all the baseball comments.
Yes, he has to.
You gotta give the people what they want.
Yeah,
it's a man of the people, the people's champ.
He is a man of the people. Heard Kanika say the same thing. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling. What do we got next?
It's another chocolate, and I'm very confused because I have a big stipulation on whether I like this or not. It's those chocolate bunnies.
The hollow ones?
There you go. That's my thing. If they're hollow, pass. If they're solid milk chocolate, absolute smash. Boys?
See, I'm a slut for chocolate, so I'm going to smash regardless. It's not my favorite, but like if you hand me one of these and tell me to eat it, I will totally eat the shit out of this. So smash.
There was a time that these were really good, and I agree with your point, Sook. If it's hollow, it's trash, 100% trash. But over the years, I feel like these chocolates have declined in quality, so I'm gonna go with the pass.
Be surgical on that bunny. Yeah. Did you guys see the video just flirting around social media of the Easter bunny beating the fuck out of somebody? Did you guys see that?
No,
I did not.
I would pass on that motherfucker. He does. That guy throws fucking paws. There, I am. I'm running the. I'm jumping, hopping far away from that guy. Yeah.
All right, the next one is candy again, and I just want to preface this by I absolutely fucking hate these peeps. These little
Oh.
marshmallow bunny motherfuckers. Smash or pass, boys.
I pass. Fuck that.
Oh, I'm smashing like a little smasher.
No way.
Send
Give 'em to
SPJ
me.
to the sun with his peeps and the Cavaliers.
Give them to me in my mouth. I'll go eat the peeps on the sun with the fucking Cavaliers and whoever the fuck else we've sent to the sun.
You
The
and
net.
Darius Garland.
Yeah. Passing
I'm shocked
peeps.
by that. I'm shocked. I thought
All right. So to be fair, I only eat peeps once a year. I'm probably going to eat some peeps today when I see my grandmother, and she's 94, and I eat a peep with my grandma. But so I'm not sitting around longing over peeps. But they fuck, dude. They're so good. They're so sweet and delicious. And like I remember when I was a kid though, and I ate a whole pack of them. Imagine doing that now makes my stomach hurt. Because these are pure sugar, dude. They have no other endearing qualities besides just pure sugar. Yeah.
Some guys on social media make wine out of peeps. It looked disgusting.
Oh no, dude. That's disgusting.
Fish bait.
They all going clearance. Yep. Facts. It's so true. That is actually low key. That is a hack in life, guys. If you really like a particular candy, don't eat it the day of the holiday. Wait the next day, and it is all on fucking clearance, and then you get shit tons of it.
Doesn't hit the same though. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, for sure.
Peeps
You're
just
paying
remind
for-
me
you're-
of-
on the 15th are just sad.
Yeah. I'm still alone. Oh.
It's like eating like
Uh-oh.
a Halloween candy, like that tin foil pumpkin in July.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I felt
That- well,
about
that's-
the mini candy you just showed us before this.
Yeah. The amount of Easter, I get those and then I eat them in like fucking June or something.
Randy.
Friendy, what's up, homie? How's Atlantic City? Are you still there? Are you back home now? He apparently got rinsed on the UFC, but I think Shrizzy also apparently it was a shit card yesterday. But I hope you had fun yesterday, homie. All right, well that was Smash or Pass. What are you guys gonna be nomming on today? Real quick though, do you guys like eating
Two
like?
more.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought you had less than that. Wow,
Well, it's
you
always
really
trios, right? We're just used to threes.
Yeah,
you
sorry.
dove deep in the candy.
There's one that I'm hoping you bring up. I want to talk about. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I think you might have it.
Okay, the next one is Easter egg hunts. Are you boys
Oh.
scavenging around for chocolate eggs all over the motherfucking place? Smash.
Are we
or
talking
pass?
about doing this as an adult or as a kid?
You right now? If I gave you,
Me right now?
yeah, if I sent you into a forest and said SPJ, there's like 5 mini eggs. Are you looking for it?
If I
What's
found
in the
5
eggs?
mini bottles in each egg,
Mini
yes. Yeah.
If there was worthwhile things in the eggs, yeah, smash for sure. I'd go truffle hunt. I'd go fucking egg hunting, 100%. If it was just candies, miss me with that. Some little squirrel can find it. I don't care.
There was an age where me and my cousins, when we were really young, like during Easter, we don't like celebrate Easter, but like we get into the festivities, right? Like Christmas, playing games. Our parents would like set up an Easter egg hunt. We got into them so much that we would ask our parents to just set up Easter egg hunts random times in the summertime, and to keep us busy, they would just do it. They're just like, all right, man, just like, shut up, go. And then at one point, it got so bad, my uncle, whose office I'm sitting in right now, would just take little mandarin oranges and hide them all over the house and be like, go find them. Those are your Easter eggs now.
I mean, the point of if there's money or alcohol in them, then yes, yeah, then 5,000%. I'd sleep in the forest for that. I mean,
This is never the energy I get when I'm the one wearing sunglasses, and I'm so
Me either.
disgusted and jealous of
Me
this
either.
relationship. I'm done.
he's got the spoon, man. He's literally he's one hand typing comment, other hand with spoon. Hello, Mr. Marcio. Good, my name's June. Yes, he will. No, he's gonna cap WNBA apparently.
No, I will fucking figure my shit out and get on the diamond.
No, I think you're gonna find us some cheeky Olympic props. I feel it. in my
Oh, there
bones,
we
dude.
go.
That too.
Yeah. Yeah, that too.
Okay, one
All right.
last one here, and this one, two of us probably smash. It's dressing up for Easter. Easter Sunday, wearing your Sunday best, smash or pass. The
I love that you.
absolute pass.
I love that you use the Righteous Gemstones picture too. That's awesome.
Fucking great show. So good.
So funny.
But yeah, Smash. I love getting dressed up for stuff. I love getting dressed up. You couldn't tell from stream, obviously, but I love to get dressed up.
Your hair always looks good.
Yeah.
All right, Smash. I love putting a suit on. I'm not going to wear a suit today to see my grandma, but I'll put some nice clothes on. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Smash. Die of cringe, indeed. Smash. Absolute smash. Word. Sunday church fit, indeed. Without the church part, just the Sunday church, the Sunday churchy bit, with no Jesus. Good stuff.
COVID kills me.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, this is the vibe for sure. Word. All right, that was Smash or Pass. We need to start playing Smash or Pass again some more. I think people. Do you guys miss Smash or Pass? I think the OGs miss it. Landon's always bitching about Smash or Pass. Bring it back. Get it back in the fold. All right, let's talk about some basketball. As I said, big slate today. 10 games, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 10 games. No, 11 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 10 games. 10 game slate on this beautiful Sunday, Easter Sunday. Nice games to talk about. We are going to do. We're going to go through every single game with you guys, but we're going to start off talking about this Cavaliers Nuggets game. V actually wrote about this game for Betting News. You guys can go peep the scribbles on what he's like gonna talk about for that. He's gonna talk about it in just a second. But if you want a little bit more reading visual aid, go check it out at Betting News. We are gonna cook an SGP for this game as well, gents. So I'm looking at the spread here. We got a 5-point spread towards the Nuggets at home. 5-point underdogs are the Cavaliers. The over/under is 215.5 in this game. SPJ got a degree in counting for sure. 100%.
Not in reading though.
Oh, terrible in reading. LL, total L, F, F, L, Z, negative reader. Yeah. All right, V, you want to pull up Outlier and we can have a look at it on the screen with you guys? Let's go. I've already found quite a few things in this game, but V, I'll let you go first since you wrote about it. What's your favorite play in this one?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me just refresh this. This is yesterday's game still. All right, so the one play that I wrote about today, we probably won't put it in the same game parlay that we're going to build right now, but it's the Nuggets team total over 109.5. I see it's moved up now to 110.5. I still like it there. You could eat the juice if you like, but this total right here is just screaming to me. I understand the Cavaliers have a third-ranked defense, right? And they've been really good all season. They also have Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, all healthy now. But the thing is this Nuggets team just put up back-to-back games with under 100 points. They just lost back-to-back games at home for the first time this season. That hasn't happened all year this year. They only have 8 losses on the season at home. 2 of those just came in back-to-back games. They've only lost 1 game outright at home versus an Eastern Conference opponent. I think tonight, off of their 2 losses, they bounce back. This is the perfect bounce back spot. I'm not sure if Jamal Murray's playing or not. I do think that they cover the spread too. He is?
Game time.
It's game time.
But I like the spread here too. But the Cavaliers have been just a little bit better, and I can see them, just maybe getting some points here on the Nuggets, who haven't been as good defensively. We saw against the Suns and against the Wolves. But I think tonight they're going to put up 115, 118 points. They're averaging 118.1 points in their home games against the Eastern Conference. So at this point of the season, teams coming into Denver are coming in tired as fuck, and then on top of that, you factor into that the altitude. All of these guys are exhausted. Now you're coming off of the East Coast, you're coming into a different time zone, you're playing after a very, very hectic part of the schedule. The Cavaliers have played 6 of their last 9 games on the road, and their 3 home games were all separated by at least 1 or more road games. Mm-hmm. So they've been traveling all over the place. I think that tonight coming to Denver, they're going to be some tired legs, and the Nuggets could take advantage of that off of 2 losses.
So Nuggets team total over 109.5, regardless of Murray's status in this game. Low key, guys, I think the Nuggets clap cheeks today.
I think
I
so.
could see the Nuggets getting the job done, man. I like the team total look, but I kind of like the spread too. I think they could win by 10 plus.
I would be
They
down to throw the
do.
money line in our same game parlay today. I know we don't usually
Yeah.
throw a money line in there, but
This is funny. Sorry, Ma. I was getting ready for the show and doing some stuff this morning, so I didn't do my. I did post a little bit though, so I'm alive and well. I'm right here, baby. I will drop my favorite plays, and I am going to be doing a parlay later today for in honor of me rising again. A little lotto, if you guys want to ride with me.
Sure.
Happy Easter too. What's up, dude? So yeah, I'd be down to do the money line too, V. Do you like the Nuggets as well, Sook?
Oh, for sure. Definitely. It's the Nuggets today against this Cavaliers team that we've been shit talking for weeks. For sure.
Yeah.
That's why I like Evan Mobley assists in this game. It's gone down back to 2.5. I don't know why it's that low. I feel like that's free.
I love this play too. You said it last week or on Friday, and it smacked. And I love it again. I also really like his RA, or his PRA. He scores really well against the Nuggets. I don't know if I want to take his PRA, especially if we're going to take the Nuggies to win, because I don't want to bet the other side of it. But his RA looks very enticing. I mean, he's hit his RA. Obviously, he's good for probably 7+ rebounds depending on the matchup. But his 11.5, he's hit in 3 straight games. He just had 11-3 against the 76ers the other day, and the last time he played against the Nuggets earlier this season, it was in Cleveland, so a little different. But 10 rebounds, 5 assists in that game, 15 RA, gets the job done. I like that a lot. We can't do that for the SGP, but I'm with you on the assist, dude. The 2.5 feels very enticing.
Yep.
Especially with five assists last game. He had 7 potential assists in that game too. As long as some of the Cavaliers are knocking some shots down, this should be easy.
I think the other thing with Mobley here is you can see there's a very good potential assist ratio here. Thing is he's finding his guys, I think, in close to the basket or in open places around the perimeter, which is a reason that he's converting on a lot of these. Tonight, now we've seen this Cavaliers team. They scored 110 plus points in 3 straight games, despite their offensive struggles. But over the last month, they've been struggling because they haven't been healthy. They've been struggling with health issues. Strus hasn't been in the lineup. Guys like even Sam Merrill and other guys that have been coming off the bench, giving them big minutes, haven't been in the lineup. Now Strus is back in the lineup. Mobley's back. I'm pretty sure Donovan Mitchell plays again today. Maybe not a full complement of minutes, but he should be in that lineup. I think with that, the Cavaliers will be scoring more. And defensively, the Nuggets have been a little bit subpar over the last 4 or 5 games. So I could definitely see the Cavaliers scoring points. I like this over 2.5 look a lot. I was looking at this last night too, so because you put it on my radar on Friday.
Speaking of D Mitch, I liked his 4.5 assists too when I was kind of diving into this game. It's weird. I lean with the Nuggies winning, but I did find some Cavalier props that looked very enticing, which is always. But I mean, they got to score. They got to do something. His assist line is 4.5. He just had 8 in his first game back. He didn't really score the basketball that much, like we were kind of talking about last Friday. But he had 8 assists in that game. Potential assists out the ass. He had 12 potential assists on 8 assists. He's had 12 potential assists in 3 of his last 4 games. And he didn't hit it last game against the Nuggets, but that was last season. I did like that too for the lower number. I mean, he's going to have the ball in his hands a shit ton. So that was one that I did also find, but I don't think we want to double dip on 2 guys to have assists for the Cavaliers in an SGP.
Yeah. And the only thing I will say about this Donovan Mitchell line is, again, it feels very trappy. Like, look at his points line again, 21.5. Like, the assist line doesn't – a guy who just came out to dish out 12 potential assists, why is his assist line sitting at 4.5?
I have one from the Nuggets side of things. Yeah, I'm down to not take it. I wanted to bring it up just because it did pop up, and I thought it'd be interesting to talk about that assist line. So I know you have some interesting things to say about MPJ, his assists you mentioned, right?
I did want to take his assists, but I moved off of it for the Mobley play.
Yeah.
But I
really like
Kanika just sent me a parlay that she put in this game.
Yo, is that Kanika's parlay?
Yeah, she said Nuggets money line, Evan Mobley 2.5 assists, Aaron Gordon 2 stocks, and Jared Allen double-double. For her, that's a nuke job.
Yo, Kanika, we don't even need to keep talking anymore. We can just tail this.
I'm telling you right now.
Holy
And-
word.
Kanika's
Can we
like,
get a Kanika? Can we get a Kanika appearance on the show as a guest sometime? Can you sort that out, producer man? My point. I wanted to say this about MPJ, and I hate betting this guy. I'm sure that V feels similarly. I really like his threes or his points.
Yeah.
Either one. I mean, he scores really well against the Cavs, hit in both games this season, or the only time they played this season. He had 25 when they played last season, hit 5 and 6 threes in those games. I could see him scoring the rock today. Every time I bet on him, he doesn't do shit, but I like the 2.5 threes for plus money.
I do too, especially against this Cavaliers lineup. I think the Nuggets are going to need him, and like Chewy said, the Nuggets need this game. And whenever the Nuggets really need a win, MPJ, who's a little inconsistent, has a good habit of showing out when they need him.
Yeah.
So I know you guys don't take first quarter props very often, but go look at his first quarter points. It's the first tab.
Interesting.
In his 3 games against
What?
his 3 games against the Cavaliers in the first quarter, he's had 10 points, 5 points, and 5 points. His line is 3.5, which is
What the fuck?
which is fucking whack. Like
19 of his last 20 games, he's averaging almost 9 minutes per game in the first quarter. I mean, 9 minutes per first quarter. Holy fuck. I hate first quarter props, but this looks so enticing.
right? Such a low number, dude. 3.5. That's 2 buckets. It's 2 buckets. I could literally come in. I honestly could see him coming out and hitting 2 threes in the first quarter. Just
I
bang
think
bang.
I'm gonna bet this. I'll probably like parlay it with Nuggets money line just to bring down some of that juice. But I think I'm gonna play this. I don't want to
put it in our
parlay. You want to
Let's put it in our parlay. Yeah, why not? Or we don't have to. We don't have to do it. We got to do something in PJ.
Yeah, no, I'm down to do MPJ. I think he's in a great spot today, 100%. I say we all ride this squad ride. MPJ first quarter, Nuggets money line, a little plus chicky. Ride that as a little squad ride right now, and then let's throw MPJ's threes or points in our parlay.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. from the Nuggets. I'm down. I'm gonna book it right now.
Or a 9-minute sweat if that's how many he plays.
Do they have? You can't SGP first quarter points anyway. So
no way.
Nope.
Can we suck?
No.
Fuck.
No way.
That's buns, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna just parlay it with like
something else.
Kings
that's ass.
Minus 850. Like
there you go.
Wait till the nighttime.
Oh, we can on the green book. Oh baby. All right, hang on. I think you can on Bet Online too, boys and girls. If you guys don't have Bet Online, go check it out. Let me just pull it up here.
W plug.
Thanks. What company, man? I'm gonna do it with. I'm gonna see what its value is for UV on the green book, and if we can, I'll book it for us.
Beauty.
All right, let's see. I got Nuggies money line minus 198. Oh, I forgot. I gotta go to the little button here.
I can't wait to talk about that Laker game.
There's a lot of games today that I'm very enticed. I'm excited to talk with you guys about. Where's the points? Is it under just points or first quarter points? Oh, it's here. Yeah, okay. No, they don't have it. They only have Allen or Jokic first quarter. Fuck. That's pain, dude.
Oh, so
whatever.
We couldn't even put it in our. Oh, I guess we could put it in our slate sauce, but we can't put it in our same game parlay.
Yeah, we'd have to just not have it in the SGP, or the same game, which is fine. Anyway, let's get back to the SGP then.
What about this guy right here? This is another guy I wanted to talk about. Aaron Gordon. This is his incomplete season game log at home this year. He's hit this line in 72% of his games, averaging 14.94 points per game. Like he's just honestly been a completely different player home and away. And in Denver, he usually takes advantage of dudes that are coming in a little bit tired, kind of playing on their back foot and stuff like that. He hasn't had any good games against the Cavaliers in the head-to-head matchups, but only one matchup this season. That was in Cleveland, I believe. Yeah, in Cleveland. Where is it? So it's just the home games. But yeah, he's not the best history against them, but I think he's in a good spot tonight. They also rank 26th in points allowed to the small forward position. I know maybe he's a little bit more of a four, but he really does kind of play that slashing kind of three, not three and D, but that slashing wing type of player. What do you guys think about Aaron Gordon today?
Tough to read with this big Cavaliers front court.
Right? That's true too.
I like it. I mean, do you like his points? PR? What are you kind of feeling?
I was thinking about points. I haven't looked at his assists or rebounding numbers just because he shoots so much better. He even shoots almost 11% better from the free throw line at home compared to the road.
Yes, Pickle Nick. LeBron, Jokic, Sabonis, and Luka triple-double does indeed tickle my plums. I might have to dabble with you. Speaking of Aaron Gordon, V, look at his first quarter points.
Holy
3.5.
shit.
I mean, that's a lot. You can play that straight for sure. Might be a tiny bit more of a sweat in comparison to MPJ, but I mean, the way he's been scoring the last 10.
Yeah.
The only guy that really kind of comes out early in that first quarter is Jamal Murray, and that's because Mike Malone staggers his minutes with Jokic. So Jokic usually plays the entire first. You've got MPJ and AG that go to about the 9-10 minute mark and then come out.
Mm-hmm.
I like it though, honestly. Nuggets coming off 2 losses, right, Knika? They need a win desperately today. Like if they don't respond, they may as well just call it a season.
Yeah. Jokic first quarter assist. I wish we could build a first quarter parlay. That would be fun.
You can on some books, man. I've seen people do it. That's the weird part. Like I've seen people build like shit exactly like this. Like Jokic first quarter assists, Michael Porter Jr. first quarter points, all that kind of stuff. Speaking of Jokic assists, though, he has not been assisting as much over the last few games. How are we feeling about this? I know last game he kind of cost everybody with not getting that triple-double, but he still had 14 potential assists. Just for
I like
5,
it.
his teammates just couldn't hit.
Yeah.
I mean, back at home, we've talked about it all season. Like the Nuggets in total, in general, just play better. The role players or the guys knock down shots a bit more at home in comparison. Yeah, I don't hate it at all. What's the line?
8.5.
David Schneider, absolute gangster. I'm in, Kobe. Are we betting him? Tell me we're betting him. But yes, sorry guys. 8.5. Yeah, 8.5, and we're in plus money, bro. Plus 115. FanDuel's got a plus 108. I'm seeing.
I can definitely see him going deep into the paint and then kicking out when he's kind of smothered by the 2 guys in the Cavaliers front court, right?
By the Twin Towers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, what is his triple double? Because if it's plus 200 ish, then it's. I mean, he's always good for one, right? Like if you get him at plus 260, and you're getting kind of a discount there because he hasn't hit one in the last few games, but it's Jokic. Like,
yeah,
you know.
Like he's the kind of guy that does whatever you need, and I speak about this all the time because he's hard to cap for that reason. It's like, do you think he's going to score today? What do you think he's going to do? I feel like with how his team's been struggling, Michael Porter Jr. over the last couple games, he was really, really hot for like maybe 2 weeks. He's kind of cooled off since. AG's kind of cooled off a little bit since. No Jamal Murray in the lineup for the last few games. I just think that this is a game where those slashing guards that the Nuggets have, like even guys that are coming off the bench, like Christian Braun or Sook's favorite, not Walter Payton, no,
Peyton Watson.
Peyton Watson. Absolutely. Like, these guys are fucking athletes. They jump out of the gym. They're constantly cutting away from the ball. And against this Cavaliers team that has Darius Garland, Max Strus, and Donovan Mitchell as their starting rotation of guards, I feel like it's a place that the Nuggets could eat and Jokic could find them in good spots. and maybe they can score a lot of points. Also feel like why wouldn't they double team him down low when you have Mobley and Jared Allen? Why allow him to eat 1-on-1?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't dislike it.
I feel like we should go with
maybe-
2 Nuggets props, 2 Cavaliers props,
And Nuggets money line.
and Nuggets money line.
Yeah. You want to do 8+ for the parlay rather than 8.5, or do we want to take it just to 10 for some juicy value?
I'm not going to take it to 10, to be honest. So, do you think we should just take the triple double?
I can't, but you guys can.
Oh yeah, you can.
Well,
Well,
I can do it on Bet Online. So yeah, I can.
So
I'll do it that way.
We got Jokic assists, Michael Porter Jr. points. Do we like that one? I think we're all in agreement on Michael Porter Jr., right?
Mm-hmm.
And then for the
I'm down for points or threes.
Yeah, threes is also plus money too, which could be nice.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, if he's hitting his points, he's probably hitting 3 threes.
Yeah.
Probably.
Let's do the threes.
And then we've got Evan Mobley assists.
So if we do, well, we're building a juicy boy. Threes
Jokic-
for
8.5
threes for
assists,
MPJ.
right?
I'm just gonna do the triple double. I mean, his
Okay.
line's 8.5. If he gets 9, he's probably gonna get 10, right?
Yeah, like I got
For the
fucked
value?
I thought I was gonna get fucked by the rebounds last game when I had his triple double. I in fact did not. I got fucked by the assists. So,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
down.
due. He's due for a TD, to be honest, at this point. So what do we have? Jokic triple double, MPJ threes, Evan Mobley 3 assists. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then we need one more Cavaliers prop. I don't know how you guys feel about this. It's kind of a low line. Donovan Mitchell, yeah, we did discuss we discussed the assists. The RA does look nice as well, King James. I like that too.
For who? Sorry, Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, D-Mitch.
Mhm. D Mitch.
Who do we
So-
think scored points for the Cavaliers today?
That's what I was just about to mention. So I like Max Strus. His line's 9.5. It's low for a reason, obviously, but he plays well against this team specifically. Played pretty well coming back off of the injury last game. What did he have last game when I was looking at this?
2 games has come back, 19 and 15.
There you go. His line's 9.5. So he's done it in 2 straight games. Also, the last game against the Nuggets, he had 11. It was at home. Played 31 minutes. Took 7 shots too, so that's pretty decent volume for a guy like Strus.
Yeah.
It's a low line, 9.5. I feel like 10 points for this guy should be pretty straightforward as long as he plays 25, 30 minutes, you know. So that was a points guy that I looked at, but we don't have to take that. That was just something that I found that looked kind of enticing.
I like that though. To be honest, I was just looking at it more and more. Let me see
Yeah.
Let's see what.
Betalytics likes Jokic over
Holy
points.
shit! Are you in my head? You see what I put up on the screen right now?
No, I didn't because I'm on Betalytics.
That's literally what I put up on the screen right now.
Oh shit! Oh, there. Oh, okay, fuck. Let's go.
What's up, Goat? Happy Easter. Hope you're having a great day.
So, all right. So here's the game bets. They like the Nuggets team total under. That's fantastic. Yeah. But let me go to player bets. There we go.
Let's see.
So they do like Aaron Gordon.
Oh yeah, we didn't do. Oh, we already have 2 Nuggets, so we're good.
Yeah.
What do you guys feel about? So Max Strus, his line for his PA is 12.5. The last time he played against the Nuggets, he had 5 assists and 11 points. So he had 16 RA, or excuse me, 16 PA in that game. He's had it in. Let me look at his lines last 20. He's hit it in 5 of his last 6 games outright. Hit it in the 2 straight coming back, both of them with purely points. 12.5 feels very doable for a starter. 30 plus minutes. We just need He might score 15 and we're chilling, or he just gets 10 and has a couple dishes and then we're chilling too.
I do like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I could get down with that.
He cashed us out on Friday. We took that line and it smacked. At 18
And
PA that game.
Max Juice is a lot better than people give him credit for. A lot more athletic, a lot better at getting to the rim, and a lot better passer, which is what we need him to do today.
I liked his RA too at 5.5, but they don't have that available for me right now. So, and you can, I mean,
I like it.
the PA. You guys want to roll with that?
Yeah, I'm down.
So we have Max Strus, 12.5 points and assists. Nuggets money line, over 2.5 assists from Evan Mobley. The over 2.5 threes from MPJ and Nikola Jokic for a triple double. That's plus 2,300.
I mean, plus 2,300 sounds sexy for a little early game, same game parlay.
That's very hot indeed. The only thing I would maybe think about changing, depending on how you guys feel, is Mobley PA instead of his just assists, because he does actually score the ball pretty well against the Nuggets. But if we want to just leave it at the assist, we can, just to give us a cushion, just in case he only gets like 2 assists, for example, but scores 15 or 16 points. Because his PA is 16.5.
16.5. Okay.
Yeah, and he last game against the Nuggets this season, he had 16 points and 5 assists. Game before that, last season, he had 31 points in that game, with only 1 assist.
V, I lean the assist.
I think
Just
I
the
lean the assist too, yeah.
That's fine. I was just throwing it just as an additional, since we were looking at Strus's PA, I was just looking at it. But all right,
I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's just because of the low line, 3.5. That's what I was trying to say. Lost my train of thought.
okay, word. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to rock with this 5-legger for this SGP for the first game of the night. If you guys would like to roll with us, feel free to. This game starts at 2 o'clock Central, so you got about an hour and a half till this game gets off. Jokic for a triple-double, Michael Porter Jr. for 3 threes, Evan Mobley for 3 assists, Max Strus for 12.5 PA, and then the Denver Nuggets on the money line to win the game, plus 2,300. Boom. Gets the job done.
I mean, that pays.
Hot. I booked it. Let's rock and roll, baby. I mean, all of those things, as long as this game stays relatively close, should be asking questions. So let's find out. Do you guys want to include something from this game for this late? Because otherwise, we're going to have to hustle to include something in this game for the whole thing. Or we can just not include something for this game and start at the 5 o'clock games.
I said let's just start at the 5 o'clock games.
Same,
Why
yeah, I agree.
Why force
Okay.
it?
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Let's dive in. First game, Lakers, Nets. Send the Nets to the fucking sun. LeBron James on their nuts. 6.5 point favorites are the Lakers on the road in Brooklyn today. The over-under is 225.5. My POD is in this game, so I'll go ahead and kick us off here. I really like Cam Thomas again for his RA. It's 7.5 again. It smacked last game. I have a feeling that it's going to smack again today. The value is a little bit not as great as it was last game, so I'm not going to take it individually. However, my favorite play in this game is Austin Reeves. I got over 4.5 rebounds, for minus 113. Austin Reeves has hit this number in 8 of his last 10 games. He's had a double-double with 10-plus rebounds in 2 of his last 3. But the reason why I like it the most is his rebounding opportunities. If you look at his rebounding chances, which you can on our friends at Outlier, he's had 10-plus potential or rebounding opportunities in 6 straight games, or 5 of his last 6, The one game he didn't was against Memphis. That game was kind of a clusterfuck anyways. I love this 4.5 line. I looked at his RA too. It's 10.5 for plus money. If you want to take that, you can. For the parlay though, if we want to do this, if we want to add this in, we can't do Reeves anyway. Never mind, because it'll be my POD. So, I love this play. Probably going to sprinkle on his double-double. He's had 3 straight double-doubles. V, you're muted, but it's okay. He might be talking to somebody else. He's had 3 straight double-doubles. Does he do it again today? Maybe. It's plus 1,100. Probably going to be sprinkling on that. He's been doing a little bit of everything so far. The Lakers need to win. I love this 4.5 line. So give me Austin Reeves over 4.5 rebounds. It's my favorite play in this one.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. Is V talking to us or he's talking to somebody else? Okay.
Yeah, he's talking to somebody else. There you go. Oh man.
Yeah. Okay. Word.
Sorry, guys. The other nephew just now popped in too, so this is awesome.
Nice. Do you have any thoughts on what do you think about this game, V?
Dude, I think this game is going to be a lot of fun. I hate Nets games, but the Lakers have been playing down to their opponents recently, and it's kind of alarming. They play really, really good games against teams like the Nuggets, the Warriors, but then they come in and lay up stinkers like they did in their last one against the who did they just play? The Pacers. Lost by 19 points on the road. I get it was a road game, but it's the same team they just beat at home at Crypto. So I think they really got to get it together. This seems like another one where they might let the Nets hang in this game a little bit longer than they should. The spread seems a little bit short. I like this Austin Reeves look. He's just coming off that triple-double. You can see he's got 10-plus rebounds in 2 of his last 3 games. I think that he's doing a little bit of everything. Like Sook likes to talk about him all the time. He's one of those guys. Like his nickname is A&R, but he does everything on the court. Like if you need him to score, he'll do that. You need him to rebound the ball, he's doing that. And his assists this season have taken a big – like him finding his teammates and his ability to do that has taken a big stride this season. And I think maybe it's due in part to playing with LeBron, right? Obviously, you're gonna have greatness rub off on you at times. Pause.
Sure.
But I think that this is a great spot for him. I think the Lakers should come out firing, and I don't think it's going to be a spot where anybody's worried about a blowout either.
You look at his AR. If you pull up his AR, it's hitting 9 of his last 10 games.
Didn't he just have a triple-double?
Yeah.
The other day? Yeah.
Yep. He's had 3 straight double-doubles with rebounds or assists. I mean,
That's
as long as this game stays within reach and he plays substantial minutes, which he's probably going to, he's going to do a little bit of everything. The RA is unfortunate. That 9.5 number is minus 148, so it's a tiny bit juicy, but I for a parlay, we even could put it in the slate sauce if you guys want, but I just went with the rebounds for the better value, but I like the RA too.
I think there's a lot of guard props in this game that can be good, like Gremlin saying in chat, D'Lo. I do kind of like him. I was seeing Cam Thomas over 2.5 threes is plus money too. I can get behind that as well.
So Cam Thomas, I kind of touched on it before, Sook, just because you mentioned it. I mean, his RA is 7.5 for minus 129 in certain places. It looks like free cheese again. I mean, he hit it with just rebounds last game. He had 8 rebounds and 4 assists. He's been doing a little bit of everything, playing substantial minutes. I like his points, rebounds, assists, whatever you want to take. I like the RA just for the value because I do think that the 7.5 is too low of a line for a guy who's playing 35 minutes a game right now. I love this play as well. So what I did, I put together Austin Reeves and Cam Thomas, and I took all of their RA and R lines and parlayed them together. So it was a 4-legger.
Oh,
it was like Reeves 5, Cam Thomas 4, Cam Thomas 5. It was like plus 2,000. The way they're both playing, how they're doing everything, like feels free.
I feel like this Cam Thomas look, I don't want to gloss over this one. This one, very, very intriguing to me right now because I was watching that last game, and we were sweating out Cam Thomas assists for the big geyser, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. We had the RA. The RA smacked because he had like 8 or 9 rebounds or something like that, right? And I was watching him rebound all of it. I wasn't watching the actual game. I was just watching the scoreboard. I was scoreboard watching, right?
Yeah.
As that's going on, I'm getting like more and more pissed off because I'm like, this is fantastic for the RA, but for slate sauce, we still need some assists, right? Like we only need 4 assists. What the hell is going on? Why is he sitting at 2 assists? And I thought maybe he's just not passing the ball as Cam Thomas does, but he had 10 potential assists in that game just for 4 assists. His team was not hitting. Like it was a bad game they were playing against Chicago. That was a game that they won too. And we talked about that. We talked about how the Bulls played down to their opponents and how the Nets could catch them sleeping. I think tonight with LA on this East Coast road trip, with LA in town in Brooklyn, there's going to be a lot of Laker fans in the fucking arena. There just always are on road games. I think that the Nets are going to get up for this game, just like everybody gets up to play the Lakers. Cam Thomas is now calling my name over 7.5 RA, over the 3.5 assists. Like when somebody just puts up 4 assists on 10 potential, to me, that's like positive aggression is coming. Let's jump on that train before we miss it.
Well, but he had 4, 6, 7, and 4 in his last 4 games. And as you said, I mean, look at the potentials over those games: 7, 9, 8, 10. He's had 6+ potential assists in 5, 6 straight games with this increased role in the guards with no Cameron Johnson also in the lineup anymore, too. Yeah, I mean, we can do his RA. I'm in. Like, I love it. It's minus 140. It's not super juiced. He could hit it with literally just assists, with 8 assists, or
This is another
just
one we
8
might
rebounds.
throw a little same game parlay at you guys later because this seems like a fun game. I can't believe
Facts.
we're fucking saying that about a Nets game. But
I
since
know.
Jacques Vaughn's been out of there, they've been a little bit better to bet on.
Hey man, there's a chef hit that crazy SGP with the on that Nets game.
Yeah.
Good target. And the Lakers suck defensively, especially against guards. And the Nets, I want to say this, and then I want to get Sook's thoughts on it. I really like Dennis Schroeder too. His line is over 1.5 threes. He just hit 7. He's obviously very inconsistent. Used to play for the Lakers, former team.
He also talked
At
about how
home.
his agent advised him to go to Boston instead of taking a pay cut to stay with the Lakers. I think that's what it was, right, Suck? And he's like, if I had known how it would all
No, he
play
turned
out,
down. He turned down the bag, thinking that he can get a bigger bag in the summer, and then didn't get shit, and then got the MLE from us.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then ended up in Toronto. Now he's in Brooklyn, not playing on any kind of competitive team, playing
Bro,
against his
and-
former team.
Dude, we have to take Schroeder too, because D'Lo was talking smack. D'Lo was saying that Darvin Ham only talked to Schroeder, and while Schroeder was there, they kind of had beef. And if you keep up with the NBA and you know who Dennis Schroeder is, he's kind of a guy that gets in your face. He says it like it is.
Mhm.
If you guys saw in summertime in FIBA, he got into it with the German national coach. And basically everybody was like, yo, this is just who Dennis is. Everybody who's part of the German national program knows what kind of guy Dennis is. Holy shit, I'm getting bricked up thinking about this. Dennis Schroeder over 1.5 threes?
Dude,
So
100%.
it's
And he even commented after the D'Lo comments came out. He's like, I don't know why he would say all of that. Like what the fuck is going on, right? He's like, that was kind of fucking whack. Why has he got my name in his mouth, basically?
Yeah, we got to do this. I think for this.
so the 1.5 threes is minus. I'm looking at minus 150. Which that's fine. I like it laddered.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could circle back and lotto this bitch because he could literally hit 4 threes and it's plus 500.
What's Schroeder for 20 points?
That's probably also pretty juicy. 20 plus 235. The Lakers terrible against guards. All right, chat's asking for it. We're already here. We got time. Let's cook an SGP for this one.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You just said it, V. I think it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
We got some time. Let's rock and roll.
All right, so I think first leg got to be Dennis threes over 1.5.
Yep.
Should we put D'Lo threes in this too over 2.5?
I haven't looked at D'Lo. I was thinking more of the points because he does, but let's look at it and see. But I'm in.
But we're in on
1.5.
Schroeder over 1.5, right?
Yeah.
D'Lo over. Where's D'Lo at?
Let me take a look, homie. Let me take a look.
His points is 16.5. His threes is 2.5. Just came off a game where he didn't hit a 3. Hit 3 threes against Brooklyn, in the 19th of January. Took 5 in that game. Was at home. He's still been hucking them. He took 6 last game. He just didn't make any. He's not going to go over again, is he? Definitely not.
So it was the Lakers, Heat, and who was the last team?
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
You like that already for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, plus 145. I don't hate it, man. The Lakers are fucking desperate for a win. Like if they don't win today, it's time to sell the team. Obviously, I'm kidding. I hate the Lakers, but the Heat should definitely win too. Like it's the fucking Wizards. I know they're playing on the road, but again, both those teams are playing for seeding. Both those teams need wins. To lose to the Wizards and Nets tonight, it would be fucking horrendous for both franchises. And the Nuggets are not losing 3 games in a row. They're not losing a second game to the Cavaliers, and they're not going to lose another game at home to an Eastern Conference opponent today. So I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. All right, so I'm looking here, and what I've put together so far is Schroeder over 1.5 threes, Cam Thomas 4 assists, Austin Reeves 5 rebounds, D'Lo over 2.5 threes.
Oh, we're taking
That's-
Reeves.
What do you want to do instead? Assists?
Oh, let's say Reeves.
Reeves. I mean, I'd love to do the AR, but we can't for this, so we'll have to just pick or choose one or the other.
What was Cam's assist line? Sorry.
4 plus, so over 3.5. Reeves. Chat had Pickle Nick likes AD over 3.5 assists. That was a wagon earlier this season.
We all love so many
Word.
assist balls.
I know, right?
Boys, I gotta get my laptop charged. 1 sec. I'm
Okay.
still here though.
Okay.
Do not.
I mean,
do
for
this.
plus,
You pay rent now, not your life
For-
savings.
for
Cup
you,
of
B.
coffee.
Oh my
Cup of
god.
coffee. I mean, we gotta talk about LeBron. LeBron's doing something in this game.
Dude, why is his line at 23.5? I looked at it last night. Like that looks like a nuke.
Yeah.
Actually,
Against the Nets, it was 23.5 last night, minus 120. A little bit more juice than like
Still is.
regular, but like, dude, LeBron James against this Nets team, desperate for a win, off a loss to the Pacers by 19. He still played 35 minutes in that 19-point loss. I know, so fuck, you're right. You're right.
No, it could be. I mean, he had 24 against them when they played on the 19th, and he played 33 minutes in that game. He also shot like dog water, 9 of 22 from the field. Oh, that's not terrible, but
what
that's
does
not
chat
great.
think? Chat, you guys think that LeBron is going to go crazy in this game?
Is
What do you
this
think
a
about that line?
D-Mitch situation?
Yeah, that 18.5 line was an absolute trap.
Mm-hmm. Are LeBron and I think they're confirmed.
They're
They're probably
always
they're
confirmed.
always game time.
Yeah. Fuckers.
I think they need to win, man. Like they need
play,
games.
bro. If they don't play, like, come on. You can't just like nope.
They got to make
I
their
think-
best effort to crawl out of that play-in
Yeah.
spot. And
do you guys think about
looking
What do you guys think about LeBron over 7.5 rebounds? He had 11 against the Nets when they played on the 19th.
Yeah.
He's hit it in. I mean, it's LeBron. I don't have to sell you guys too hard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's hit it in 6 of his last 8 games, coming off 2 straight double doubles with rebounds.
One of those was without AD though.
That's true, against the Grizzlies. But I mean, he had 10 against the Pacers.
So the only
At
thing
11.
that I would say is I think that AD is gonna like let me see what AD's been doing the last couple games on glass because he's had kind of subpar games on the glass from what I remember watching. Just because he's been playing a lot of bigs that have been extending the floor, but tonight he's gonna get a guy like Nick Claxton who's not 23.5 from Anthony Davis. So show me the meme again. I need to see it. I need to snap out of this.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap. I just see LeBron and AD's lines this low, and I just think smash.
R.I.P. Admiral Akbar.
But
I make it.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, V. Like these, it's
Well,
tough.
maybe I was
to
wrong
pick and
about the
choose.
subpar rebounding games. Never mind.
Can I just say,
Wait.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, chat. Do you guys feel like that right now? Look at her.
Slick's extra
Look at her.
appreciative today because of the last 3 days of baseball.
Yeah, oh god.
Major dubs.
We're all like,
I mean, we can take.
balls
I
off.
can't shit talk baseball because chat comes for me every time.
Chat,
Whoa.
we're literally sweating our ass
Pause.
off. Same game parlay, me, Chef, and SPJ cooked yesterday for the D-backs game. And this guy just absolute, like, dead silence, radio silence, not a word, because He could not be bothered to even
You
put.
guys
a ball
turned
on
the NBA Lotto group into a MLB.
It's
Lotto
to be
group.
fair, the group is called Lotto Gang, not NBA Lotto Gang. So
It's a very
Um,
exclusive $5,000 entry if you want. Venmo Chef T for details.
yeah, absolutely. I like this AD rebound look, V. If you want to, I think we should take LeBron or AD for boards, and just cut and then call this because we've already got plus 570 for Schroeder two threes, Cam Thomas assists, D'Lo three threes, and Reeves over 4.5 rebounds.
Should we just take AD assists? We don't have an assists play from the Lakers.
At 3.5 plus money, I don't love it. I
What
mean,
about a 3?
respectfully.
Or what about LeBron assists? Is LeBron
Wait,
not going to get 7 assists?
The Russell line was his 2.5 threes, right?
Yeah. I mean, I like this point from Pickle Nick. If he's going to let D'Lo cook in this matchup, and we kind of like the Schroeder versus D'Lo thing, LeBron is literally just going to sit there and try to get a triple-double. So,
Yeah. One of the hardest clips all season was when LeBron passed the ball back to D'Lo, and he's like, "Fucking take that shot." That's one of the hardest clips of the year so far. Holy shit! It gives me goosebumps.
I honestly believe that D'Lo is having the type of season that he's having because of LeBron James. I mean, D'Lo's been great, but LeBron has instilled his trust in this guy and said, "Be great, motherfucker. I'm dragging you along with me," and D'Lo's risen to the occasion.
About damn time. Last 2 seasons, he's been destroying his confidence with trade rumors every single fucking trade deadline.
I mean, dude's been an all-star. He's been a second overall pick. He's done all the things in the NBA to try to win when he was in Minnesota. I think this is a guy that he's even said, like, he is this good because of the public, the public perception of him and how hard he's gotten it on social media. So I love D'Lo, and I love when he's succeeding.
Same.
All right, so if we do Schroeder 2 threes, Cam Thomas 4 assists, D'Angelo Russell 3 threes, Austin Reeves 5 rebounds, and LeBron over 8.5 assists, that's plus 1255. We could juice this up and take LeBron 10 plus because if he gets 9, he's probably going to be trying to get 10, right?
I was gonna also say, if we don't want to
9.
add LeBron assists, like if nobody really liked that, if I was just throwing it in there, we could just throw Lakers money line in there and keep that same theme of Nuggets money line, Lakers money line, and just like I know we don't pick a lot of sides, but like we all agree the Lakers need a win today. They should fucking beat the Nets today.
I mean, I do have a slip that's Lakers Nuggets money line already placed.
Not bad. Probably nice little plus 150 geyser.
Yeah.
How about we do? Why don't we? Porque lo nos dos. I'm leaving LeBron at 8.5 assists, and then I'm adding Lakers money line. That's plus 1637.
Down.
6 legs plus 1637. All on just guys on their regular lines, just be ballers. Dennis Schroeder over 1.5 threes. Cam Thomas 4+ assists. D'Angelo Russell 3 threes. Austin Reeves 5 rebounds. LeBron James 9 assists. Lakers money line plus 1637.
What are we taking for the slate sauce?
I think we either do Reeves AR or Cam Thomas AR. Personally,
Which one do you
what
like?
do you guys think? Me? I think Thomas. Honestly.
Cool. I'm down.
What do you want, Sook? Do you like Thomas as well?
I do. Yeah, I like him in this spot.
It's also a little bit more juice too, so it's perfect for slate sauce because it's not too juice to like take alone minus 135, but it's also just like perfect enough for a parlay.
Okay. All right, let's do that. Chat, are you putting? Oh, you're such a goat. So there is scrolling at the bottom of the screen the SGP for the Lakers game. If you guys want to ride with us, that you guys wanted to cook, and then as you heard, slate sauce for this game will be Cam Thomas over 7.5 rebounds and assists to get us rocking and rolling. Chad, we having fun?
Pickle Nick, are you a Lakers fan? I feel like you're a Lakers fan.
He's a money fan.
We all love coin.
Wow, Cam Thomas's RA is 8.5 now. I still like it.
I still like it.
Yeah.
Still down to take it there.
Cavs fan from Akron. Hi, LeBron. Yeah.
Pickle Nick is just brawny.
That will forever be the highlight of the show.
Yo, Bronny
Love
is actually
LeBron,
in here, man. I'll never forget that.
If you
I'll never
don't love
forget that either.
LeBron, you suck.
I don't love LeBron.
Yeah,
He
you
respects
suck.
LeBron though.
I respect LeBron. I respect him.
All right, let's move on. We got Cam Thomas over 8.5 rebounds and assists. Get the slate sauce started, rocking and rolling. Let's dive in. We got a lot.
Of Clippers game.
Wait, did you just say Cam Thomas over 8.5 rebounds
And assists. All right.
Oh.
I interrupted him before he finished. Sorry.
Classic.
He likes to do that.
I know.
And not just on the show, but in general, if you know what I'm saying.
All the time.
All the time. All right. We can skip this one if we want. I don't like this game. I hate the Clippers. Crazy
Sit
Pilot
on
likes.
Okay, can I just say, for full transparency, not to blame you guys, not to say anything. I love you guys, but on Friday, we skipped the Knicks and Spurs game.
Oh, and that was the fucking game of the night.
Let's not skip anything today.
All right. I did find something that I liked in this game, but it's
Perfect.
it's funky.
Is it Brandon Miller?
No. It's Micic.
Oh, let's go. I'm ready to hurt again. Bring it on.
Vasily?
Taking Micic. I liked his assists. I like the PA, or I liked his PRA.
You need just say his first name first, SPJ. Hit me with it.
Vaseline?
Vasiliki or Vasilich.
I don't know. I thought you were doing it in an accent though. That's why I asked.
Is he? Where is he? Is he Serbian? Is he Czech? What is he? Probably Czech.
Chechen?
Vasilici, Micic, Vasilici. I don't know. I'm probably butchering the fuck out of it.
I
Sorry,
didn't even realize
Micic.
there was a J in there.
Well, the JE in Slavic is like a. It's very like I think it's like a sh or like a j like a z. You know.
Yugoslavian.
Yeah.
All right,
Anyway,
sorry, what line are we
Talking
looking
about
at?
what he's gonna do on the court. I like his PA. He's had 10. He's had. I did low-key look at flirting with his pressing the double button. He's had 12 and 8 assists in 2 straight games against the Cavaliers. Good defense, and against the Warriors, decent team. I know the Clippers obviously have a pretty good defense, but I really like the potential assist numbers. He's had 10 plus potential assists in 3 of his last 4 games. It just depends on if the Hornets are going to knock some fucking shots down. They're at home. They play better at home, so maybe that helps here. I like the PA. We could just take the assists at 5.5. I don't know. That was the only thing I found that kind of really stuck out to me in this game. It's also kind of a short spread. It's only 10.5, I think, when I was looking at it. 14.5. Okay, it's a little bigger now, but it's still. I don't know. That was the only thing that really tickled my fancy. What do you guys like?
Oh, I like the look, especially because the Clippers vets might want to bottle up the Rook, and their sneaky little vet on the Hornets side might have a good game.
I mean, Brandon Miller makes sense just because he probably is going to want to show out in this game against some superstars. But like you said, I think Kawhi is really going to want to lock him down.
Yeah,
So
nobody wants to get cooked by a Rook.
Mm-mm.
The Clippers have been so sus. They piss me off.
Yeah. Well, it's so hard to bet on. Send him to
So
the sun,
hard to
dude.
bet on. Then you bet against them, and then they smoke your team by 40, and they have guys sit out like Paul George. Why are you not averaging 25 points per game? What is going on?
His RA the other day was fucking sold my soul.
Me
They're
too.
just so inconsistent.
Sorry, go. Sorry.
They're just so inconsistent. They're just so unreliable as a team. I mean, his PA looks awesome too, as in PG. He scored 25 and 4 when they played earlier this season, 2 straight against the Hornets last season. I just can't. The Hornets suck defensively, so it would be a good matchup for the Clippers to kind of get right. But the only problem is that if Harden, George, and Kawhi all show up today, this game could turn into cheek clapping, and then nobody's hitting anything.
One thing I will say is that PG shows up against shitty teams. He's been doing that.
Right.
Yeah, he's been doing that all year. Like against the Pacers, shitty defense, he had 26 points. Against Portland Blazers, why do you have 31 and 27 in back-to-back games against the Portland Trailblazers? Then you put up 12 against the fucking Magic, right? Again, ATL 26, Chicago 28.
Go to his assist V.
he shows up against bad teams.
I felt like
Dude,
his
his
assist
assist,
line was low.
it's 2.5, and it is very enticing. He did not do anything last game, but he still had 5 potential assists. But against the Hornets in his last 3 matchups against the Hornets, he had 8, 9, and 9 potential assists. He had 8 and he had 4 actual assists in that game.
Is it hard to
2.5
play
could
now?
be. I think so.
Can we do this?
2.5 assists.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we could take his RA because I love a cheeky ass RA. 7.5.
Hello, Ari.
He hasn't been doing it a lot recent. He hasn't been doing it a lot recently, but he's hit it in 3 straight versus the Hornets. His rebounding his potential rebounds, he still has fucking huge potential rebound numbers. He had 14 and 11 potential rebounds against the Magic. He just only ended up grabbing 4 rebounds. He had 10 rebounds against Philly, 6 and 9 rebound opportunities against Philly and Indiana, and then 13 and 12. He's been really going on hard on the glass the last 5 games. So I don't hate the RA if we wanted to take that, or just the assists. I'm down for that too. His Reeves is 4.5 as well for -138. Hasn't hit that though consistently against the Hornets.
It's tough to pick out of those. V,
Mm-hmm.
you got to lean? Because I don't.
You got a
I
thought?
kind of feel like he puts up points today. Like 21.5 is such an insanely low line for him. And I know it's like,
Nice. Throw that wrench in there. Pick a different prop.
hey, this is what we were
Sounds good.
talking about first. You guys technically threw the wrenches in there, okay?
It's true.
But we could even do just the PRA. It's not an insanely high line for him. And if he's going to just be like out there fucking hooping at 29.5, 30 PRA, like that's something he could hit on points just alone. And if he does get, let's say, 10 RA, right?
I mean, the Clippers fucking suck. This might be a get right spot. What do you think, SPJ? Do we just take the PRA?
I think the Clippers have lost 2 or 3 straight games. Like, what's the...
Would you guys like yet another wrench?
Go ahead. I like monkeys and I like wrenches.
right in my pants.
It's
What?
sweaty. It's going to be a sweaty wrench. And Pickle Nick just said it in the chat. I was looking at it before he dropped it. Terrence
What?
Mann to hit a single 3-pointer.
I'm
It's
down.
It's hit in 11 straight games. He's probably going to only take 1 or 2.
He likes that wide open corner PJ Tucker style shot. Are we going to sweat that?
Well, the good news is with Terrence Mann is that he's kind of blowout proof because he would end up playing more if the Hornets get clapped.
I know this is
This
way
is-
off topic, but Reddit likes to make fun of Terrence Mann as like a guy who's considered a young guy in the league, but he's like 27. He's like an established vet, but people consider him young for no reason.
That's
I
fine.
don't know, man. I don't know.
It's a sweaty wrench, dude. I'm telling you. It could
It's a
smack in the
sweaty
first 5 minutes of the game, or you're waiting.
I will say that my 2 favorite ones are just Paul George, just 2.5 assists, or the Terrence Mann 3. Those are the 2 I like.
Let's take his assists.
Okay, let's take PG assist.
Just because I agree with you, V, on the PRA, but we all kind of like it. Sook wants to do the assists, and I literally have a terrible toxic relationship with Paul George, so I'm down to just not. Every time I take him to do anything points related, he puts his thumb up James Harden's ass. So I just I can't.
Well, we had a couple of good looks in this game, though. So, chat, just remember those. Let's not forget about Vasily Micic.
Oh yeah, I mean Micic actually.
The points and assists, the double sprinkle. He had 19 potential assists last game. He had 16 potential assists in the game before that. Another guy that we're all talking about is Paul George. Whether you like the points, the PRA, the RA, just the A or just the R. And then again, so who were you just talking about? SPJ, Pickle Nick, Terrence Mann. If you're gonna take the 1-3, sprinkle the 2. Don't be a chicken.
Might as well.
Sprinkle the 2, right?
Facts.
Why not?
I also like
Don't be a
Micic
chicken.
rebounds at 2.5.
Yeah, there you go. Micic is one of those guys that's just this is what Europeans do. They don't play focused on their position. They're just doing everything on the court. Give me the ball, give you the ball, let's score points, let's win games. And that's what Micic has been doing. He's also a vet. Like, even though he hasn't been around long, he's one of those older guys, right? So in the league right now.
Yeah, he's already 30.
So he's played in a lot of places. He's had a lot of time in the league too. Just he knows what to do. I like him also. I don't think I've had anything else to add.
Can we do Micic 6 assists instead then? Than PG?
Sure.
Yeah.
5.5?
Yep.
5.5, yeah.
I mean, we could also stick with PG over 2.5. But I literally hate the guy. So
I'm down for either one.
Dude,
chat,
you know,
let's ask chat. Micic assists or PG assists? Or we suck, don't do anything.
2.5 versus 5.5.
The only thing about the Micic play is just if the Hornets are hitting shots, right? Like, he's probably going to have 10 plus potential assists again, I would imagine, based on what they're kind of seeing and how he's running the offense. It just depends on if the Hornets can knock down some jumpers.
Yep.
So I'm going to put Micic in the queue for now. If chat decides they want to roll with PG instead, we'll flip it around. But all right, boys, let's move on. Good job, Sook. Thanks for not letting us skip that game. Another game that could turn into a little bit of a dumpster fire. The Wizards taking on the Heat. The Wizards are 11.5-point favorites here against the Miami Heat. Excuse me, the Heat are 11.5-point favorites against the Wizards in our nation's capital today. The over-under is 215.5. Gents, what did you guys find in this one? Could be a sneaky good game, actually, with a little bit of a higher total. The Wizards obviously are dog water, and the Heat need to win some games.
What do you guys think about Corey Kispert over 15.5 points?
Yes.
Or Corey Kispert rebounds. I think his rebounds is a little
I don't care. I'm in. I'm so in. Look at his numbers against Miami. He loves to fuck up Miami. He's a great perimeter player. He's also one of the guys that Miami's going to have, I think, most trouble with today in a game that they should absolutely win.
Damn.
He's that guy that is a thorn in your side when you take a high spread against the Wizards.
His rebounds is only 3.5, and he just had a good game grubbing on the boards.
His PR is 19.5. I like just his points, 15.5. I'm down for that.
His minutes are fantastic. His volume has been great. Like,
his minutes are insane. They're playing him like Tibbs style out there. He's playing 36,
good.
37, 40.
He should be. He's a better basketball player than Jordan Poole. So.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Not talent wise, but overall basketball play wise.
Should we just take
that
the
video?
And not think about it.
That video you sent me, V, of the reason why Jordan Poole is a dumb basketball player was really funny and very good. I had 3 things that I had circled for this game that I just want to mention. They're all on the Heat side of things, just because I don't want to ignore the fact that the Wizards still are terrible defensively. So let's not forget that. Mm-hmm. I like Bam over 14.5 rebounds and assists. He should grub against this team. He's hit his rebounding line in 2 straight against the Wizards, and he also has hit over 14.5 rebounds and assists in 2 straight versus the Wizards. Also been really good just in general with his RA recently. Love that line. Jovic over 6.5 points. Hit it in 3 straight games, 3 straight matchups with the Wizards. He's been good on points as well. Lower line 6.5 could be free. We actually put it in the slate sauce. I think it was last Sunday, and it's macked. Last one I had was Terry Rozier, over 3.5 rebounds. It's a little bit juiced, but he has been grubbing on the glass, and he grubs against the Wizards. Against the Wizards, his over 3.5 rebounding line is hit in 7 of his last 10 games, but against the Wizards, he's had 7 and 8 rebounds in the last 2 matchups, both of them being this season. His potential rebound chances as well with 13 and 12.
I really like. Game came with Miami as well. Oh, yeah, sorry, both games came with Miami.
Yeah, both of them were with the Heat. I really love this line. I probably am going to end up laddering this to 6 for the value. So just because I have
in rebounds allowed, 29th to point guards, 30th to shooting guards. It's a team that takes a lot of 3-pointers, so they give up long rebounds. This is actually surgical, SPJ.
I like if you're going to take it, don't take the 4. I just take the 5 and the 6, to be honest, just for the value. 6 plus is plus 275. 8 plus is plus 1,000 if you want to get real spicy.
That's spicy.
Very spicy. Anyway, we can go with Kispert because I'm down. You guys like it, but I did do some labbing on this game. I just wanted to throw the looks around. Just again, the Wizards suck. So
No, I actually like all of
Yeah.
those a lot. The Jovic look, we talked about it on Friday. He's been a guy that's seeing increased minutes. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, Spoelstra likes playing him, high minutes likes playing him alongside Bam as well. You can see his volume here. In that game when we took his first field goal on Friday, I was sweating that he didn't take a shot for a while into that game. Still ended up cashing us out, which was great. Played 31 minutes, I think.
mhm.
But it's just like foul trouble sometimes, and sometimes his minutes kind of vary depending on matchups. But tonight against the Wizards, I think that it's a matchup they can take advantage of with their big men, and Spo's probably going to do that.
He's hit it in 4 straight games against the Wizards dating back to the beginning of last season. He had 18, 7, 7, and 10 against this team. And as you said, the Wizards, they are the worst defensive team in every statistical category.
And that
So-
Bam look is surgical too because he's been really fucking good. He's even been taking threes, which is, I think, hilarious. The guy that made, I think, 3 threes in his entire career has made like 10 or 11 threes over his last 8 games.
Bro,
So
he cooked us on that one parlay we had where he
Mhm.
fucking hit the transition 3 to win the game.
yeah,
Dog
dude,
water.
that was insane. Like what? It was
So his
fucking-
RA is 14 and a half, and he had 16 rebounds alone against the Wizards on the 10th. He also
Yeah.
then the game before that on the second, both of them this season, he had 14 rebounds and an assist, so he hit the RA with 14 boards.
You guys hear on Mike Miller and Udonis Haslam's podcast?
Oh, jeez.
Michael Beasley was on there talking about Bam, and he's like, the league really don't even know about Bam yet. He's like, if Bam was taking like 5, 6 more shots per game, this guy would average near 30 points per game. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
And like the strides he's taken this season just make me think that, like, I wasn't a big Bam believer, but he has been excellent this year on both ends of the floor. I know he's always been good defensively, but it just makes me think about what is yet to be unlocked from Bam. And I can't wait till he comes to play with his homie in Boston.
Peh.
Dude, that would be sick.
Him and Tatum are really good friends.
But they'd have to get rid of Zingis, but Jesus Christ, that would be surgical as fuck. Holy Lord. All right. I hated to, I don't want to get us away from Kispert to throw some wrenches in our plans, but I really liked the Heat side of things in this game, so I just wanted to throw those out there. But we can roll with Kispert if you guys want. I think I'd rather take the fit.
Slate sauce. Well, not slate sauce. Sorry, saucy forward play. But I think let's throw him in the slate sauce, and I'm gonna throw. We'll talk about my play for the saucy four when we get there.
Okay. Can we take Kispert at 15 plus at minus 140?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. He's
Okay.
gonna hit 5 threes, land right on 15, and we're gonna be surgical.
Chilling. I do want to circle back for Terry Rozier rebounds when we get to the lotto, though. I really like that spot.
Yeah.
So
I like 6 or 7. That's hot.
yeah, facts. All right, let's keep it going then. Let's go to the Raptors taking on the 76ers.
Yep.
This is another big spread in this game. 9.5 points towards the Raptors at home. Sixers also have been kind of struggling, as we've been talking about a lot. The Raptors, obviously, buns, but the Sixers need to grab some wins before they get Joel Embiid back to go into the playoffs. What do you guys like in this game?
This is a dirty fucking game.
I was just gonna say
This
is
is a fucking filthy fucking game. Have you guys
very
seen that
gross.
fucking show on Discovery, Filthy Jobs?
It's dirty
Capping this-
jobs, but yeah.
Dirty jobs. Yeah, capping this game is a fucking dirty job.
dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's
Yeah,
got to
that's
do
what
it.
you said.
So I think Maxey could fucking destroy this team if he
Yeah.
has a good game. He should. The perimeter defense for the Raptors is shit right now. I also really like Kelly Olynyk, his assists. He's hit it in 3 straight games. He had a double-double finally. He hasn't quite flirted with the TD just because of the rebounding opportunities, but
Yeah.
like he's
I don't think
playing
there's a
high
single
minutes.
community in the world that loves Kelly Olynyk as much as the betting news community.
We love him, and for good reason. He's a homie. He's a goat. Look at his potential assists over the last five games. 10, 14, 15, 13, and 11. His line is 6.5. He's hit it in 3 straight. As long as the Raptors are at home, Sixers suck, especially on the road. I don't have anything else
Bad.
to add for this. I don't have anything else to add for this game specifically. Maxi's apparently questionable from Super Gremlin. I didn't know that.
Maxi is questionable,
Apparently.
dude. Let's take Kelly Kamloops and call it a day.
Kelly Kamloops. Oh, what a fucking nickname. Oh my god, Kelly Kamloops. So
Wow.
yeah, you are bad.
Let's take 6+. You guys want to just do that and move on from this game? This game sucks.
Yeah.
This game sucks.
Cool.
You were saying we shouldn't skip games because of the fucking Knicks Spurs the other night, and now you're wanting to skip games.
I mean-
This is an exception. This game really sucks.
It really does.
Wait, you want to take the over 12.5 or
No, I just want to take the assists.
a 5.5?
Yeah, 6. Well, we can either take 6+ for -195 or over 6.5 for +100.
I said let's do 6+.
Okay. Just to prevent the hook job.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, moving on. Could be a game of the night.
Is Shea
We'll find
Glizzy
out.
playing?
Yes, apparently. Well, I think he's questionable, but I think he's going to play. So we've got SGA and the Thunder traveling to the Garden to take on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. This is a 2.5 or 1 point spread now towards the Knicks at home. Over under is 216. We just saw the Knicks lose that heartbreaker to the Spurs, where Brunson dropped 61, but Wemby dropped 40 and 20. The first rookie to do it since Shaq.
Let's go,
Guys, what are we thinking here? Should be a good one.
Wemby again. Let's go. We did not bet Wemby. Let's go Wemby.
I think
It's
it
wrong
is
game.
last night.
Wrong
Oh.
game.
Wrong game.
Wrong game.
Oh yeah.
N-
Whoa,
Knicks Thunder. Knicks Thunder.
Oh, blew my load.
Yep. I like Giddey over 10.5 rebounds and assists. I don't care if SGA plays. Doesn't matter. It's been a wagon. He's been really good. I've been preaching it. He's been fucking awesome the last 3 weeks. His potential assists and his rebounding numbers is insane. I also like going back to Josh Hart over 17.5 rebounds and assists. The Thunder struggle on the glass. We've talked about it a lot. I think that he could definitely flirt with it with a triple double again. It's plus 900. Those are the two that I kind of had circled for this one. I really like Giddey RA 10.5. Feels free, but I don't know what you guys think.
I just want to say that I do really like the Josh Giddey play. He's been talking about how earlier in the season he really struggled when he was brought into the game and he would see that he's being guarded by a big, and he would always go, "Oh my God, now I'm gonna have to shoot." And now recently, as SPJ has been betting, he's been taking the three with confidence. So I love Giddey everything for sure in this game.
His rebounding chances is off the fucking charts, dude. 19, 3, 10, 11, 17, 14. When you watch him play, like he's kind of like what you were talking about, V, with Micic. Like, he's obviously not a European player, but he's from Australia. Like, this guy never stops. He doesn't stop moving. He's always looking to get the basketball. His minutes, obviously, is somewhat of a question, kind of on a game-to-game basis, but he's been playing a lot more recently, mostly because of the SGA not playing thing. But, I mean, even before that, he's been playing 26, 21, 28, 30, 31. I think they've kind of figured out how he fits in the team now, where I think they kind of struggled with that previously. Close game. His RA at 10.5 to me just feels very comfortable with the rebounding opportunities and the assist opportunities as well, regardless of SGA playing. If SGA plays, I kind of like it even more, because then there's an additional option for someone to score the basketball to get some assists.
Yeah. Honestly, I can get down with Giddey RA.
We could also take his PRA too. He's been scoring the basketball like crazy. He's got 19 plus points in 4 straight games.
Yeah.
I love the RA though. That's what I love.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Against this
10 and a
Knicks
half.
backcourt that's a little shorter. Brunson, DiVincenzo, even Josh Hart, he grubs like crazy, but he's still 6'4". Giddey's got the size advantage against the entire Knicks backcourt.
Also, the Knicks coming off that like big game against the Spurs, they lost. It was an overtime loss. We saw Brunson have 61 points, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that's what it was, 61 points. Something crazy like that. Like, after a game like that, there's got to be some kind of regression. Even DiVincenzo had a game. He shot super well. I know he didn't like score like a crazy number like that, but he shot super well from the field. I think that they could be due for some regression. Thunder defense has also been pretty good outside of the outside of the middle, just because Chet is a little bit undersized. But their guard play, everyone plays hard defensively, whether it's Giddy, Dort, Jalen Williams, the entire guard rotation. They like Shea is not a bad defender, but they make him look like a really, really, really good defender because he can play the passing lanes because they rotate well. They keep their man in front of them. And I think that tonight against another Knicks team that is really defensive, we'll see a high-paced game with rebounds and like points in transition, which is why I like Giddy's RA probably the most. And I don't want to bet a Nick after that overtime game, to be honest. They could be.
I'll probably be sprinkling Josh Hart triple-double just because if this game stays close, yeah, exactly. If this game stays close, he should get 10 rebounds, no problem. And then you're just hoping that the Knicks can knock some shots down. So, but I agree. Let's just take Giddey, 10.5 RA. Okay. Is that it on this one, boys? You got anything else?
I think without the Shea news, I don't want to bet that much else in this game. That's the only reason, too.
That's the thing, too, about Giddey's RA. If Shea ends up not playing, this RA will be 13.5, not 10.5.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Now, you guys blew your load a tiny bit on this one, but let's talk about the Spurs taking on the Warriors, which I agree with.
In this game.
I agree with him, but I'll just read it off the numbers, and then you can dive in, Sook, why you want to bet the big man. Spurs over 8.5 point underdogs at home against the Warriors, 226.5 points. We talked about Wemby having that massive game. He's been great the last month of the season. Looks like he's really settling in, looking like the superstar that you thought he was going to be, and we kind of were talking about over the summer. Tell us why we're going to bet Wemby today, because I'm with you. I like it too.
Because in his last 10 games, he's averaging 12 points and 4.5 assists, 4.8 assists, sorry. And in his 2 games against Golden State, he's had both outings be very successful for him on the offensive end. 24.5 points, 11.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists. He is not a guy that this Warriors front court can handle, from Draymond to Chase Jackson-Davis to Kevin Looney. This is a small Warriors team. Victor Wembanyama is fucking slender, man. I think he's going to have a great fucking game again today, coming off 40 and 20. Give me anything, Wemby. I love it in this fucking game. I think he's going to be awesome. I think one sneaky little look with him might be his assists at 4.5, because he has been playing great offensively and scoring. So teams might be trying to shut him down. And people forget this guy is a perimeter player. He might be playing center for San Antonio, but he likes to be out there initiating the offense and handling the ball. 4.5 might seem high, but if you do think Wemby's going to be bottled up by the Warriors, then I can see him getting that many assists.
So this is something we talked about a lot early on in the season. Is that, remember when Wemby's assist line was sitting at 1.5? Like, that shit was free money. That shit was just free money. It was a fantastic, and it wasn't even juiced. It was sitting at -110, -120. They really had no idea where to set this guy's lines. And I think even on a nightly basis, they still have a hard time setting it day to day. Like right here, we see this 9 and 10 potential assists in his last 2 games. And he's been making a very, very concerted effort to find his teammates. He's been fantastic all year at it. And recently his teammates have finally been doing a good job of hitting their shots and playing well offensively. They're 1-2 to the Warriors this season. This is their 4th and final matchup of the year. They won. Oh my God! Of course, perfect timing.
I mean, we're on the same page with Wemby. We got to party a little bit.
But I love this look. I think that Wemby's points and assists is also another look maybe we could look at. But even the 4.5 assists for the Slate Sauce, I think it's a great line, man. This is a bad Warriors team that hasn't been fantastic. They're also on a tough road trip right now. I just had that pulled up right here. It's a little bit of a tough spot for them. This is their 5th straight road game, going from Minnesota to Miami to Orlando, then to Charlotte, and then back down south to Texas to play in this game against the San Antonio Spurs. It's a tough travel schedule. Teams are going to get tired. Plus, this Warriors team is notorious for losing games that they shouldn't lose. So much going on. Dre's getting ejected. Wemby's going to have a triple-double. And we're partying in San Antonio tonight. Shout out to
facts. I like it. I like everything you guys said. The only thing you didn't really mention, which I liked his rebounds too, because he had 14 rebounds the last time he played against the Warriors. The Warriors have nobody, as you guys mentioned, to guard him. But from a rebounding perspective too, his line's 11.5. I like his RA the most personally. 16.5 is the line that they have for him, minus 122. As you said, you guys covered the assists really well, but you throw in the rebounding too. He had 21 potential rebounding chances when they played last time. He also had 8 potential assists when they played last time on the 11th, which was earlier this month. I love the RA at the 16.5 line, just in case he does have another 15 rebound game. You only need a couple of 2 assists at that point, which we've talked about as free queso with this guy. Maybe he has 6 or 7 assists, and then you don't even have to have him had 10 rebounds. I'd like the RA to cover both bases. Be down. The 4.5 assists line scares me a touch, just because didn't hit it either game against them, just in case the Spurs shoot like jack shit, and they get dog walked in that regard. But Wemby's still going to have 10 to 12 rebounds.
Let's do the RA, dude. He just had 20. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Okay, let's do it.
I mean, it kind of ties into the assist things you guys were talking about. I just don't want us to forget the 7'5" guy grabbing rebounds too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's scrolling across the bottom, so it's official. It's done.
All right. I like his points too, though, man. His PRA looks tasty as well, but let's just stick with the RA. What'd you say, V?
Oh, is there anything else in this one that we want to talk about? Any other lines?
I don't think so. I mean, I think Steph cooks, honestly, but we've been saying that for a month, and he really hasn't been cooking. But he's cooked this team the last 2 times they've played. His threes is 4.5. His threes is 4.5. He had 7 last time they played. It's Steph. Whenever his line's 4.5 at a playable number, you should always take a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
His rebounds is 4.5 for plus money too. I always like playing Steph rebounds.
I just wanted. We don't have to. I also like Kuminga too. So I forgot I wrote down Kuminga. 17.5 points. He had 20 plus in 2 straight games against the Spurs. Spurs suck defensively. Warriors need a dub. Kuminga's been great. 17.5 points feels very attainable for old cum bucket.
Where's Chewy when you need him?
I was just gonna say, man, where the fuck is that guy?
I mean, you know, I think we just need to make sure to not be like these matchups today. Like the Spurs have Wemby, right? But they're still a shit team. Like they are not a good team. The Wizards have been playing a little bit better recently, but like they're still a fucking shit team. And you know, there's those. I think we kind of like and I do this too. Like we fall in love with like an idea of like, wow, this team has all these opportunities, and then you look at it and it's like, but wait, let's not forget they fucking suck still.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think I like the Wemby and I look for Slate Sauce the most.
For sure, 100%.
Yeah,
but there's some good looks in this game.
I just was saying for chat, just because again the Spurs aren't great defensively, so there could be some Warrior props that are worth dabbling with.
I feel like even Clay's been kind of good. I think he had a kind of a stinker in the last game, so could definitely be a good re-up spot. But again, the Warriors have been on the road for a while now. Tread lightly. It's an 8.5 point spread on the road, which honestly does tell me that the Warriors are going to have a good game because 8.5 points is a lot, right?
Well, the Spurs are also coming off of that like emotional big win in overtime, kind of a letdown spot, you know?
Yeah.
So
I actually forgot about that. We just talked about that too.
Yeah, we just talked about it and you forgot about it. But I mean, you know, it could be a letdown.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving. Rockets taking on the Mavericks. This could also be another big game of the night type of situation. The Rockets have won, 12 in a row now, boys?
They've won 13 of the last 14 and the 12 games in a row.
Sheesh.
Insanity. Rockets at home, interstate battle between them and the Mavericks.
Oh, man.
The Rockets are 2.5 point underdogs to Luka. Over 230.5 is the over-under here. Let's go. This is the first thing I texted Vsauce this morning, Super Gremlin, about Jalen Green, if we're riding the wagon again, and the answer is yes. So V, sell the shit out of it. Why are we betting on Jalen Green?
We're betting on Jalen Green because this guy doesn't see a single shot that he doesn't like when he gets into the fucking gym. It doesn't matter if he starts 1 for 9, 1 for 10. It doesn't matter. He's going to keep shooting the rock. And you know what? That is my favorite kind of guy to bet on.
Mhm.
His coach has given him the green light. His teammates have given him the green light. Nobody's telling him to do anything differently. And you know what? They've won, like I said, 13 of the last 14 games, 12 straight, including 9 straight without Alperen Sengun. Without Alperen Sengun, a guy who was literally up for MIP, who was
Mhm.
one of the main reasons that this Rockets team had turned around over the last couple of weeks, and not even just over the last 2 seasons. He's been so good. In 10 games this year without Alperen in the lineup, he's averaging 22 field goal attempts per game. In 8 of his last 9 without Alperen, he's taken 20-plus field goal attempts. He's getting to the line for 6.7 field goal or free throw attempts per game in these games, and he's just shooting the ball so well. He's shooting 50% this month in 13 games, I believe he's played this month. He's shooting 50% from the field. He's shooting 45% from three. Sorry, 42%, but 45% from three over his last 5 games. He's just an absolute walking bucket. We've talked about his home and away splits. They haven't really mattered over the last few games, but again, tonight he's at home. He's in front of the home crowd. He had an absolute trash game when he played the Mavericks the last time. This is a divisional opponent. These are the games that you need to win. And this is a team that you are competing for with seeding right now because the Mavericks sit just outside the play-in and the Rockets are fighting to get inside the play-in. This is a team you could potentially see in that play-in tournament. So you're going to need to respond. You're going to need to do it big, and you have the opportunity to do it on your home court. I'm definitely betting on the guy that's taking 22 shots a game. So give me Jalen Green over 26.5 points plus 100.
It's just to set it and forget it at this point. Like it is, the guy is 21 shots, 22 shots, 22 shots, 26 shots, 24 shots, 24 shots. From 3, 9 shots, 9 threes, 13 threes, 12 threes, 11 threes, 12 threes, 11 threes, 11 threes. What else do you need?
Yeah.
Like that is the volume that you want to bet on. That's the volume that you want to hit. If he doesn't hit, whatever. I mean, last game against Utah, I was sweating because he didn't. I don't think he scored that well in the first half. Finished with 34.
He didn't at all. He had a bad game. Last 2 games, he's struggled to start the game, but he still finished well over his points. He's averaging 33 points per game over his last 5. Absolute menace. And I just think that in a game where Kyrie's coming to town, like we all talk about Kyrie, and you can have whatever opinion you want on him and his level of greatness, but players around the league respect the fuck out of Kyrie. He's widely known as one of the top 3 or 4 point guards in the league. And when he comes to town, people are paying attention and people want to play hard. Luka's coming to town. These are those marquee matchups that as a young, great player, you have to show up for. And Jalen Green, like I said, he's playing because he needs to put food on the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's baby daddy Jalen Green. That's what we're getting.
Two additional points on that is the Mavericks defensively are not very good against guards anyway. So great matchup. But I want to say something about the Kyrie thing because I kind of have been a Kyrie hater over the last couple seasons to you guys and also just in general. And I've been watching a lot of Mavericks games recently because I bet on Kyrie and also Luka, obviously. He's been great, dude. He's been really, really, really fucking good on this team. He looks like a good teammate. My opinion of him has changed completely in the past couple months. With his play, but also just how he seems to be carrying himself for this team. Like, he's been awesome. Luke is fantastic, one of the best players in the league. But without Kyrie, this team would probably not be where they're at right now. Because there's been some games where Luka has not been able to score so much just because his plate is so full. And Kyrie's like, it's all right, dog. I got you. Let me get you 30. I got it. No worries. He's been great. But I agree with you, dude. I think we put Jalen Green in here. I know you want to do it for the SAUCY 4, though, right?
SAUCY 3 today, yes. But we're so used to
Sorry, yeah.
Always got a guest on. But yeah. SAUCY 3 today. I also, just to add to your Kyrie point, there's a reason that all his teammates love him. Like outside of, even LeBron James wants to play with him again, right? There's a reason. He's beloved by the Celtics. Every time he comes to town, fans can boo and do whatever, but the players are happy to see him. Hugs, love, dinners, all that kind of stuff is going on when he's in the city or when they're in his city.
I've never watched a game recently where he's bitched at anyone. Not said a single and he always does the dirty work.
He's just strange.
Defense,
That's all.
defense. He's just a weird dude, but who cares, man?
Who's
Like
not?
he does. Who's not exactly? Do you guys want to take his Jalen Green's 4 threes instead of his points, so we don't double dip on Green's points?
I'm done.
He's hit he's hit 4 threes in 8 straight games, and he's taken 10+ threes in 6 straight. The Mavericks also suck defensively against the 3-pointer.
Just to sell you on something else, so just if we don't want to double dip, right? In case he has a bad shooting night, Freddie's assists, kind of calling my name. He's had 12 and 12 potential assists over his last 2 games. He hasn't hit this assist line now in 4 straight, but 2 of those games he had really low potential assist numbers. Also really low minutes, which were kind of strange, but I'm pretty sure both these games were just absolute blow. Actually, no. I'm not. Oh, the Utah game, he was in foul trouble. I know that he was in foul trouble, and then again in Portland, he was in major foul trouble. But he hasn't hit this line in 4 straight now. This is a Mavericks team that has given up quite a few points. They rank 20th in points allowed, 20th in field goal percentage allowed, and I just think that, again, divisional matchup, the Rockets over their last 13 games, like during this win streak that they've been on, are averaging 120.9 points per game. They're shooting 48% and 37% from 3, which is pretty insane. I just think if they're scoring that many points, they're playing a Mavericks team that puts up points in bunches as well. I feel like Freddie's going to be in a good spot to just dish out some assists because everybody's going to be kind of scoring the rock today.
Yeah, I don't hate it at all.
At 8, if you guys want, because it's at 8.5 plus money.
He's had 12 plus.
JG.
He's had 12 plus potential assists in 2 straight games.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to take Green, honestly, just because maybe his threes, so we don't double dip on his points. And unless Sook has something different he'd like to add.
No.
But
I want to take Jalen Green's threes.
Okay.
Cool. Let's do it.
I will also say that I think Luka is going to have a big night tonight, but I don't want to. We don't have to spend too much time on that. There's no grand sell job on that one. I just think Luka's going to have a big game.
I did like Luka's rebounds, but it was at 9.5, and I was like, oh, okay. So he's going to grub today, but it's kind of juiced and it's kind of high.
I'll give the
He
grand
hasn't had
sell
it.
job on Luka.
Go ahead. It's Luka.
Luka.
He's probably getting a triple double. He burned the shit out of me last game against the fucking Kings.
Both these teams are hot, man. Like, look, the Rockets have won 12 straight. The Mavericks won 9 of their last 10. It's going to be a fun game tonight. We're getting an over that we were getting, like, that is reminiscent of early season overs at 230. Mm-hmm. You know, this is a Rockets team that has been good defensively. I know Sengun's not there, but Sengun wasn't their main, like, defensive asset. It's been their guard play. It's been the way that they switch, and it's been the way they move laterally. So getting this total here, it's going to be a fun game. Lots of young talent in this game, so don't overlook it.
No, absolutely not. Should be, if anything, take a lot of stuff in this game.
Betalytics loves everything Jalen Green. Over on the points, over on the threes, over on the assists, over on a block even.
Oh,
the thing, it's just volume.
Chase down block on Kyrie. Bang!
See ya. All right, the last 2 games of the night, and then we will tap this off and send you guys off to enjoy the rest of your Easter. Thanks for hanging out with us today for the All Sauce Team Saucy Sundaze. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday and a good Easter hanging out with us. Last 2, gents. Timberwolves, Bulls. I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't look at this one whatsoever. I have zero read here. Did you guys have a dive into this one and see what you guys liked on this one?
I don't have anything like that, but we talked about
perfect. Then I'll go V.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Suk.
Yeah, I actually have a play in this game that I love, and I don't know why I love it so much, but I do. It's like when you have a kid that you don't know why you love, but you love that kid.
I hit it way too close to home.
I like Anthony Edwards, over 11.5 RA for plus money. This dude had 12 rebounds last time he played Chicago. He is grubbing on the boards in his last 10, averaging 7.1. He's averaging 12.9 RA for the last 10. So I'm very weirded out why it's at this line. And I think in this Chicago game, Chicago has sneaky good defenders besides Caruso. So I think that he's going to sail over this. So this is my favorite play on the day because it's plus money. We don't have to put it in here because I already have it in the All Sauce 3.
I love how the parlay has changed names 4 times and all of them still sound sexy. Yeah, so I love this dude. I mean, I've been taking it with Chef in our RA lays. Like I've been taking it straight. He's been fucking fantastic. His rebounding opportunities as well. He's had 10 plus potential rebounds or rebounding chances. Like 7 of his last 10 games. Potential assists. He's had 9 plus in 6 straight games. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sold, and I think that against this Bulls perimeter defense on the road in Minnesota, that a lot of the Minnesota shooters that aren't like the highest percentage guys should have good games tonight. Guys like Nikhil Alexander-Walker, a guy like Jaden McDaniels, and dudes like that should have a good night from the perimeter. And I think that'll just mean that Anthony Edwards is, grabbing with the assists. I like this a lot.
Because it's your saucy 4-inch. See, there you go. Because it's the saucy 3 for you. Do you guys want to take like his rebounds or his assists, like as one of those? Did you have one direction you were leaning heavily a little bit more, Sook? The rebounds or assists?
It was the rebounds that I was thinking he was going to do well on.
Yeah,
His
5.5.
rebound- Yeah, 5.5 minus 115.
Mhm.
Do you guys think
I mean,
have
hit
any
it.
thoughts on Nas Reed?
I was literally just looking at this. Dude has shot 1 for 13 in his last 2 games from 3. He is a guy that is like we've looked at taking 8 plus 3-point attempts in 3 of his last 4 games, 4 of his last 6. What is that? 7 of his last 6 of his last 10. He's a guy that does hit at a good rate from 3. His last 2 games his last game was on the road in Denver again, high altitude, tough game. I guess a tougher opponent. Tonight he's getting this soft Bulls perimeter defense. We know like they rank 26th in threes allowed to centers, 28th in the power forwards, 29th in threes allowed overall. The 3-point percentage that they're allowing is also kind of bad, allowing opponents to shoot 37% from 3. Over 1.5 threes too for the Slate Sauce could not be terrible. I don't think that would be a
Using the same logic, Mike Conley over 2.5 also looks very enticing. Threes. Mm-hmm. He hit that on the 6th of February against Chicago with 3 threes in that game. He took 7. The game before that, last season against Chicago, he hit 8 threes, taking 12. He had 5 last game. He's hitting 3 of his last 4. He's been shooting. His volume's kind of not fantastic, but again, this Bulls perimeter defense sucks.
Yeah, and if they're overreacting to Ant, Conley could see some open looks tonight.
Just if we want to do something different than Ant, because I like fading this. I mean, look at the stats per game. Like they allow the second most threes in the league, for over 14 a game. So the most of the shooting guard. I mean, shit. Are we overlooking maybe taking Ant's threes?
Oh, interesting.
He's not been shooting that many recently, but he did hit 5 when he played against Chicago in Chicago. It's in Minnesota, but he hit 5 on the 6th of.
With Ant, it's a little bit more of a game-to-game basis. It's like what is he getting from the defense? What is he feeling that day? It's not a the 3-pointer is not something that is like something he leans on.
He'll take him if he's open and if they're giving it to him. And it looks like the Bulls were giving it to him. He took 9 threes in that game and made 5 of them.
Should we do something we've never done and take Ant over 2.5 turnovers?
Oh, that's just I don't think I can bet that, unfortunately.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I can't. Sorry.
We don't like Nas Reed bounce back.
I don't love it,
Really
dude. To be
good.
honest,
Especially
you can text me later and bitch at me when he's got 5 threes.
Yeah.
But he didn't really. The Bulls cover.
Yeah, they do. I was gonna say that. Yeah, I agree with you.
We can take that.
Like they just lost to the fucking Nets. It would be so Bulls to come in and like make Minnesota sweat.
Chewy, did you hit us with a fucking Bulls prop yet?
No.
He did not today.
Conley,
He did it with Jokic though.
Conley PRA. I kind of like that.
The thing that frustrates with me with Conley is his minutes are a big question mark all the time. He only plays like about 31, 32 minutes, and it's just because of his age. It's not anything else. So he'll play like 6 minutes in the first quarter, and then he'll come back about 7 minutes left in the second quarter. And then again, he'll play a little bit longer in the second half. it varies. Like I've taken him a couple games and then had to sit there and be like, why is this guy not in the game?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather play somebody like Ant that is gonna be playing a significant amount of minutes, even if it's somebody on the Bulls side, like a DeMar or something.
Vooch. Jeff Hayes. Bless you.
Yeah, I after that one time I tried to come in and sell him and everything, and he sold the bag. I can't do it again.
What
I don't
about
know.
Gobert points?
Old Rudy.
No, actually.
What's the read there?
I don't
13
know.
and a half.
I just don't like Vucevic. He's made me lose a lot of coin. I just
Similar
want him
to
to
a lot
get
of people.
punished.
I think I don't know, man.
I say we just take Anthony Edwards rebounds.
Ooh. I've got one more. Another wrench. This is a big wrench, boys.
Let's
This
go.
is a grody wrench. It's a bald wrench. What about Caruso over 3.5 assists? He had 6 when they played against Minnesota, with 11 potential assists in that game. He's hit it in 9 of his last 10 games. He's had 5, 7, and 5 in his last 3.
Chewy saying
I mean-
AC is questionable.
He's also
But I
Team
do
that-
like it.
I was gonna say that this is a team that doesn't give up a lot of assists, just giving up 24.3 per game. They rank second. Like you gotta earn your points against Minnesota, just like against some of the tougher defenses.
Mhm.
That would be the only reason I think it's a little bit tougher, but I don't like 3.5 is a great line. I love that line.
I mean, as long as he plays enough minutes and they're knocking down shots, but let's just take Ant.
Let's just
I
take
feel
it.
like that's like there's a lot of things we could take in this game. We talked about a lot of things. Could be one of those spots, but I think Ant rebounds or
Sure.
threes or assists.
I like the points or the rebounds because that was Sook's read with the rebounds.
Initial
You don't like the
read, yeah.
threes?
The only, like I said, the only reason I don't like the threes is because like his volume is so sporadic. Like look at this is 3-point game log over his last 3. You know, like he could very much easily still score the ball and have a good scoring game or like have 25 or flirt with it, even with a bad shooting night from 3.
Okay, so you want to do Anthony Edwards over 5.5 rebounds?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
SPJ?
We could also, or we could take the PR 32 and a half, combine them,
Sure. 32 and a half.
or we can just take. I mean, he scored 38 points against the Bulls last game and 12 rebounds, so he scored the 32 and a half with just points.
I think he has a great game today, to be honest.
I don't think the Bulls have anybody to defend him. Like the teams that he's been going up against over the last couple, like in Denver, he's going up against AG. AG is a tough defender, right? Detroit, he didn't give a fuck. Like he didn't even take any shots. Golden State,
Did you see at the end of the Nuggets game when they're blown out and he's at the foul line and he takes his like little dribble, like his routine, and then he just looks at the bench and he asks a coach, he's like, "Can I shoot this left-handed?" And the coach just shakes his head like, "No, don't do that."
this guy is so unserious, bro.
He's so jokes.
But yeah, I said let's
Let's-
take the PR or just the Reeves.
Let's take the PR 32 and a half. We're kind of covering our asses there.
Yep.
And,
All right.
Dig it.
I'd hate to see him have like 35 points and 5 rebounds. I think he doesn't. I think he has a big rebounding game, but all right. PR, Ant, boom. Okay. Last game. Jazz taking on the Kings. Last game of the night. Our parlay's looking spicy, boys. Jazz, Kings. Let's see here. Kings are 12.5 point favorites against the Jazz. The over-under is 220.5. Kings just got, unfortunately, news that they are going to be without Malik Monk. Ooh, that's a nice one, Chewy. The Kings are going to be without Malik Monk for probably 4 weeks, maybe longer, with the fact that he sprained his MCL against the Mavericks the other night. What do you guys like in this game?
And Laurie is gone for weeks too. He might not play again this season.
They probably just need to shut him down anyways.
Who'd you say?
Markin.
Laurie.
Oh yeah.
Taylor Hendricks rebounds over 7.5 plus money, boys.
I have no read. I don't even know who that guy is, but I could be down.
He's the best. He should start. He should play substantial minutes.
I feel like you
I
should
was
know
thinking-
who the 9th overall pick in the draft was, V.
I mean,
I was thinking of taking Fox, but he's just been
only
so
if he's
inconsistent.
playing.
Fox.
The Jazz suck against guards. It's Fox. This game could turn into a blowout, though. Honestly, Kings at home.
Yeah. That's what I'm
They have
scared of
been-
in this game.
They've been playing with their food a little bit, but what
They
do you
have
think,
been.
B?
Did you guys see that report that Mike Brown said that Sabonis and Fox will see an increase in minutes over the last few weeks of the season, last couple of weeks?
I did not
Nope,
see.
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Pickle
They're
Nick literally just said that.
they're in a playing spot right now, and it's a tough place to be in right now with how they've been playing. And Fox has not been playing as well as he should, like at all, even in good matchups. Look at his game logs over his last 10.
Yeah.
Yo, Betalytics has Fox for 32 points.
Dude, I was gonna say that he is so fucking due for a big fucking game that it's insane. You lose Malik Monk, you lose Kevin Herter, your guards are going down like flies. Like that's what the Kings are. That's what their game is known for. They have this deep ass guard rotation that can beat you from deep, that can like slash to the rim and get you points. That's how they beat you, is by outscoring you. And without that, Fox cannot be playing like this. And now you see here that the fucking Jazz have the 27th ranked defense, allowing 120.5 points per game. They're without Laurie. They have no real rim protector because Walker Kessler is their center. And like physically, in my opinion, he's more of a power forward, right?
Do we do Keon Ellis rebounds?
He just had a huge game scoring wise too.
He did. I was gonna say Harrison Barnes rebounds over 3.5.
Yeah, same logic. Role player, kind of a shitty team, could be a shitty game. Somebody's gonna get some rebounds here.
Harrison
Reed
Barnes
Reed?
has hit his. Yeah, Harrison Barnes has hit his rebounds in 6 straight games against the Jazz. He had just had 5 and 6 rebounds, and he's hit it in 3 of his last 4 games. His rebounding chances, he's had 8, 7, 10, and 11. His line's 3.5. I like the Ellis look too, though.
B, you got one in this game or no?
Yeah, well, I talked about
blocks.
Fox, but I also do like a lot is Sabonis assists. I just think in
I
a
was gonna
matchup, yeah.
Sabonis triple double is like plus 130, which kind of
Mhm.
makes me think he's getting a triple double.
Like he's getting
Yeah.
a double for sure. You're not gonna give up the record for like no fucking blowout against the Jazz. You know what I mean?
They're
You're gonna
playing
get it.
him 48 minutes if he has 9 rebounds.
Yeah,
He's out
like-
there.
for sure.
He's out there. He's gonna get the double. I like the assist. This Jazz team is just bleeding points. They bleed assists. They bleed everything. You know. I think that he gets it done again. I've been betting his assists. It's been a fucking wagon. It's sitting at over 9.5 today. Realistically, just take the triple double and be done with it.
Let's just take the TD. I'm in. It's plus 150. We're getting
Yeah.
sick value on it too.
I focus with it.
Because his assist at plus over 9.5 is plus 116. Chad, if you guys are listening to this and you like the assist, just take the triple double. It's way better value. Because he's getting 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Mm-hmm. He has to. Like, there's nobody else to score points right now for this team.
Okay, so last leg. Are we just going to do bone or triple double, eh? Lock and load. Let's get it. That's going to juice this up heavily.
Juicy.
All right. 9 legs plus 27,234. Cam Thomas over 8.5 rebounds and assists. Masilic, I don't know how to say his first name. Micic over 5.5 assists. Corey Kispert, 15 plus points. Kelly Olynyk, 6 plus assists. Josh Giddey over 10.5 rebounds and assists. Victor Wembanyama over 16.5 rebounds and assists. Jalen Green to hit 4 threes. Anthony Edwards over 33.5 points and rebounds. Let's go. And then Domantas Sabonis triple-double to take us home.
SPJ, I'm going to need you to use his government name, Kelly Kamloops.
Kelly Cam. That's awesome. All right. I'm putting I have a $10 bonus bet. Confident.
Shit, I was gonna say that's a like lotto unit. That's 2 lotto units. You know
That's
what I
2
mean?
lotto units. I feel comfortable about how we've broken down everything today.
I do too.
Same.
I really do too.
Dang.
Is today
All right.
the day?
Oh, the Nuggets same game parlay has not even started. Oh, and I'll throw out the same offer again. I know we're shooting the pod tonight. So actually, I don't think I can. But if we get to the last leg, maybe I'll throw on a little sweat stream for everybody.
For the jet. Like I can't, but I might, but I don't know. We'll see.
I forgot about the pod, but I want to stream for. I want that to happen one day where we get to the last leg, right? And then I fire up the sweat, and we sit there and we sweat out some take me home piece in our parlay to bring home this. What was the odds on that one, SPJ? Plus
27,000.
Can you imagine getting to Sabonis in the night game, firing up a sweat, and just being like, all right, guys, let's watch this triple-double? Electric City.
Absolutely.
That's all I want to do.
I would want nothing less, nothing more.
I don't even want you guys there. Just be in chat.
Hang out
Real
with us.
intimate.
All right, it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, getting intimate with Vsauce. If we get to Sabonis triple-double, you'll see us all later. The Saucy 3. It's also listed right there. Saucy 3 is Jalen Green over 26.5 points, right, V?
Yes, sir.
Jalen Green over 26.5 points. Mr. Sook, RA for Ant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you
RA
Austin?
for Mr. Anthony Edwards. Yep, and I'm taking Austin Reeves over 5.5 rebounds. Or excuse me, over 4.5 rebounds. Where's Ant?
I might get a little irresponsible with this one, just full disclosure. Chat.
I'm gonna put a unit on it.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves over 4.5 rebounds. All right, plus 650. Nice round number. Jalen Green over 26.5 points. Anthony Edwards over 11.5 rebounds and assists. And Austin Reeves over 4.5 rebounds plus 650.
This is the one, guys.
I feel good about it, dude.
Jesus has risen. It's Easter. Happy Easter. Let's all be degenerates on this holy day and smack a leg.
Smack our lay, which we're literally going to hit right now. Good stuff, boys and girls. What a hell of a show, man. Hell of a fucking show. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Chat, drop some dubs if you guys have enjoyed listening to the entire slate today and hanging out with us for the Saucy Sundays on a beautiful Easter, kicking it with you guys. We appreciate all of you guys.
Sorry, do you want to
Yes.
quickly go over the SGPs quickly?
Yeah. I'll read them all real fast. So these are all 3 lays that we put together. And you guys can ride out with us if you'd like to. For the slate sauce, obviously, guys, take these bets individually if you can. But this is what we've got for the Nets versus the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder, 2+ threes. Cam Thomas, 4+ assists. D'Angelo Russell over 2.5 threes. Austin Reeves over 4.5 rebounds. LeBron James over 8.5 assists. And Lakers money line, plus 1637. Next up, the Nuggets versus, this one starts like soon, chat.
In a second.
We have 40 minutes, no? It's a 1:30 start.
Oh my God, Schneider hit a home run. B, did you bet it?
Yep. Fuck you, Kobe. I fucking love you. I hope he's watching.
Schneider bang.
That was evil.
Go sign up for Batter's Box right now. He was the #1 rated batter at the top of the list. Best matchup. Holy shit. Shout out Monty. Shout out Kobe. Making us coin. Gerald is somewhere. Break the fuck up right now. I already know it. He's been taking all the Kobe bets.
Schneidy. All right. SGP for the kids for the Nuggets Cavaliers game. Yeah, 40 minutes. You're right, V. Nikola Jokic for a triple-double. Michael Porter Jr. over 2.5 threes. Evan Mobley over 2.5 assists. Max Strus over 12.5 points and assists. And the Denver Nuggets to get the job done. Plus 230. Plus 2,300, excuse me. Plus 2,300. And then the slate sauce. Scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Read it off one more time for you guys, and then we will get out of here and let you enjoy the rest of your Easter. Cam Thomas over 8.5 rebounds and assists. Vasilishi, I still don't know. Micic over 5.5 assists. Corey Kispert, 15 plus points. Kelly Olynyk over 5.5 assists. Now that's, yeah. Josh Giddey over 10.5 rebounds and assists. Victor Wembanyama over 16.5 rebounds and assists. Jalen Green over 3.5 threes. Anthony Edwards over 32.5 points and rebounds. And to take us home, Domas Sabonis, triple-double, plus 27,234. As our buddy would say, don't be rude. It's actually not Saturday, it's Sunday, but don't be rude regardless. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us today, as always, on the Betting News Network. Thanks again for our sponsors, Bet Online. Go check out Bet Online if you haven't already. Get a $1,000 deposit bonus by going to bettingnews.com/offers. Get involved if you don't already. Have free coin, guys. Get free coin. We appreciate all of you guys in the chat hanging out with us for the whole show. Appreciate all of you guys kicking it with us. Hope you've enjoyed the show today and you've had a great rest of your Easter. You guys got any more last words for the kids before we dip out of here?
Oh, he did.
I didn't do it.
I caught myself.
He fucking did it.
I tried to catch myself, but I still did it. God damn it.
Got him.
All right, no words, but today's the day. We're hitting fucking Saucy 3 today. It's just the three of us. Nobody else to blame. It's just us. Let's fucking hit it, boys. And I'm irresponsibly nuking it. So
Sweet Bippy. We love you, Sweet Bippy. Sook. Did we apologize to Sook for what?
Yeah, what happened?
You probably said something that we hated and it smacked.
I was like, what is it?
To be fair, Prindy, the PA still did not hit,
Yeah,
even though the assist was free.
Who is he talking about? So I don't have chat.
Kelly Oubre.
Yeah.
No, it was the right move though. We literally texted we were texting each other, and it was like, yeah, he's got 6 assists. We're fucking idiots. Sorry, sir.
His assist line hit in the first quarter.
Yep.
Love you,
That's what it
Prandy.
was. All right, guys, you came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. Thanks so much for stopping by today for the All Sauce team. We appreciate you. Couldn't do this without you. We will catch you tomorrow for Afternoon Bespresso. Get involved on our tweet because we're having our podcast tonight, answering anything. So drop some questions. We already got a few really good ones, so we'll have some fun. But if you want to get involved, go drop it over there, and we appreciate you guys like no other. Have a great rest of your Easter. If you're just enjoying your Sunday, hope it's spectacular, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good one. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
What
right
you know
here.
about rolling?
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about